Hello? Ooh, what a perfect time to start right after demo mode. We are almost half. Actually, we're already halfway. I am tired. Ooh, boy, am I tired. Be prepared for a lot of slip-ups today. I am tired. We are already on the second half of Road to Rumble. We have gone through a lot of Crash games. And we've got a couple more to go. So, hey, Nishiverse and Musa, hello. I've got Fez and Frederick on the call, so give me a minute to bring them in. And... hello.
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 Here we are. It is time for Twinsanity. Let me go ahead and stream on Discord.
Yeah, thank you.
And there we go. Okay. Let's start from the very beginning. And as the intro cutscene plays out, I'm going to share some images. So in the last stream, the Wrath of Cortex one, we were talking about, at one point, there's Coco, hello. We're talking about the Twinsanity box arts. And it's very odd because Um, so there's the art that everyone knows, and then the PAL version has like a slightly more like it's got like advanced shading and shit. It looks like even more detailed. But the version of the cover or of the art rather that I have is like very simplistic, and I've never seen anyone um like show it off or talk about it. So we're gonna do that right now. Let me put these in order. Dun, dun. We're gonna pull that up. I'll show these in a minute. Give me a sec. Pull that up. Okay. Put this over here.
I've never seen that idle animation before.
Can you guys see this right here, or do I need to like reshare the screen?
I can see.
Okay.
I can see it.
So this is the artwork that everyone should know. Looks nice, whatever. Cortex's eyes look very silly. Random yellow shoes. We were talking about that earlier. It's got the C on it right there. Little shine on Crash's nose. So it's very detailed, very shaded and stuff, and it looks nice. Here's the PAL version. It's a little more busy.
Oh, yeah.
Crash has a weird little like mouth line going on here. He's much more shaded. Everyone is a lot more shaded. Cortex's gloves and shoes have more of a shine. That little C is gone. It looks almost 3D, but it's still 2D. It's like almost a 2.5D. It's very odd. So again, this is the PAL art, as you can see right there. And this is my version. It's very simplistic.
What the fuck?
But also, too, one of the first things I had noticed, besides the simplistic color work, is that Cortex's eyes have these little, like, sparkly blasts in them.
Huh.
And those were turned into little circles in every other art. But, like, it's just, like, this basic line work and, like, basic, like, colors and, like, some highlights in the eyes and stuff. For some reason, Crashes are, like, drawn in, but Cortexes actually have, like, a little sheen. It's like... It's weird. It is weird. But it's interesting.
I kind of like it, though.
It's nice. Because it's
nice.
Because it's not as busy, right?
Yeah.
So, like...
It kind of looks like the art you would see in the game on the pause screens and like the concept artwork as well, like a bit more closer to that.
Yeah.
So you've got a bit more consistency there.
Yeah. So I thought it was really odd seeing the other ones I just showed because they looked more detailed when this one was the one I knew as a kid. And I was like, what's going on here? How come there are like 3 different fucking versions of the same artwork? And then Fez just showed me that there's a version here. If I can save it real quick so I can show it off. Please don't be a weird file. It's going to be a weird file, isn't it?
Oh, no.
It's going to be a weird fucking file. Maybe not. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
She's got fucking regular gray shoes. Everything else is the same. But he's got gray shit. It looks like a fan edit because, yeah, the C is supposed to be in the circle, and the circle looks all weird. And the
oh yeah,
the things here, the laces, they're also colored gray. So like, but see those little blasty little weird sparkies aren't in Cortex's eyes. It's these like orangish rings. Yeah, this one's just way more simplistic, and I've never seen this one documented on, like, Google Images before. Really, just the internet in general. I have not seen this on, like, Crash Mania or the Crash Wiki for the different, like, box art variations based off of the regional differences or, like, whatever. Never seen it. So, I figured for this stream, because I didn't do it for any other Twinsanity stream I've done on the channel, I would finally show off my weird box art. Also, I was explaining to the guys before we started the stream, this is a Hollywood Video cover, like case. See, this would be the perfect time for me to have a webcam so I could show off everything right now. I didn't take a picture of the back, I should have, but on the spine, it's like a generic spine. It's not the green spine with the actual logo on it. The Hollywood Video logo is on the spine as well, and then when you flip the case over, it has like the generic, like the controller with the controls and stuff, and then like the basic description of the game. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I don't know if they sent out like, I don't know if the like absolute earliest copies of Twinsanity like include this basic version of the artwork. Like I don't have an explanation for this. All I know is it exists. But yeah, that's that. So back to the game.
Yep.
What are y'all's opinions?
Twinsanity?
Huh?
Of Crash Twinsanity?
Of the art. Well, the game too. Yeah, we're gonna get into the game right now.
Oh.
Both.
The art. The
Yeah.
box art is cool for all of the regions. It looks like almost looks like a fucking Nickelodeon cartoon a little bit. I like that. It's cool.
It does, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. Like, it is a very cool cover. I mean, it shows off one of the best levels in the game as well on it.
Yeah.
And my only problem is Crash's design looks a little weird, but that's about it.
This is where a lot of more current design staples for a lot of characters would start to really shine here.
Yeah. I kind of say, or like, I have this mindset that Twinsanity is essentially, I don't know what the word is right now. I'm missing the word, but like it set the foundation for what like Crash's tone, like overall tone and like style of humor would be for years to come, like beyond this
Oh,
game,
absolutely.
even into the Insane trilogy and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
this game is the
Yeah.
foundation for all future Crash games.
This game definitely.
100%.
Yeah, it set a lot of firsts for sure.
Yeah.
Like, even to the point when they're remaking the games that didn't have this tone, it still has this tone because it was that groundbreaking for the franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
that-
not groundbreaking is the right word, but I hope you know what I mean.
Influential.
Yeah, influential, yeah.
Let's go listen to Aku ramble.
It is I.
Aku.
You skipped that cutscene? What the fuck? What?
Well, I went around the trigger, but the trigger's right there. It's a pretty wide one. It's just around the crate.
Oh my
I shall
god.
grant you
Wild you just skip the trigger like that.
Well, because I was way far out. I mean, the trigger's closer. I think the proximity is like around the crate, but it's probably like around here somewhere. I would love to like, for most games, mainly for platformers and especially for Crash and Spyro games, but I think Crash a little more so because of how like into it a lot of people get because of how linear it is. I would love to like have a mode, like a cheat code for a mode where like you just get to see all the hitboxes and see the collision and the triggers. That would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Give it a boundary break.
Something similar to how Hit and Run did it.
Yeah. The Great of the Ancients, yeah. That's what I want. There you go. So we're not going for all the gems. We're just gonna
Yeah.
go for whatever I feel like. Sorry, what were you gonna
Do
say?
you know the PAL version? Well, I was going to say something different, but like just since you brought up the 100%, do you know the PAL version of this game does not have the secret ending?
Yeah, you know what? I think I did hear about that. which
Yeah.
is very, very odd. I don't think the Japanese version does either.
Really?
I don't think so. I can't remember. I know that the Japanese version doesn't have the Spyro trailer because I tried looking for it. Because I have we streamed that a couple months ago. Because I've got the physical copy of Crash Bandicoot 5. And yeah, I was very sad. Let's see.
Did the Heroes Tale come out in Japan?
Which one?
Heroes Tale? Because that's the one, that's the Spyro trailer in this
No,
game.
they
Heroes
start
Tale.
with the second game, and they had also the.
Some of the Game Boy games came out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about it.
Spyro Orange was there. Season of Ice, but not Flame.
Huh.
It's really weird. Spyro in Japan is incredibly spotty. Thankfully, Reignited came out in Japan, so they finally got to play Spyro 3. It's just not the original version, which for a lot of reasons I really wish they could play. I mean, they could do what we do here. I mean, again, I've got a Japanese PS2, so they could definitely get an NTSCU PS2 and get the games, or PS1 even.
Yeah.
Also emulation.
Emulation as well, you're right. But in terms of, like, being there, like, you know, from back in the day, they couldn't just buy it off the shelves, which really sucks.
Yeah.
All too easy.
Designers work. Thank you, Dave. Is that your logo? Is that a logo? Anyway, hi. Crash Beyond, Raz, QC, Musa, which we were in here. Jordan, hello. I catch up on everybody's stuff. Yeah. Oh, so if you're wondering why the quality is shit, it's just because I don't have an upscaler. I would love to invest in one, but they are expensive as fuck. Yeah, we're not emulating. This is on a PS2. I just don't have an upscaler.
It looks fine on my end.
Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal, but it works. Functions.
There we go.
I gotta say, out of all the Crash games, this has like the most interesting like development out of all of them.
It does, yeah.
Just like the amount of like ambition and stuff that they were wanting to put in this game, but fortunately never came to be is crazy. And the fact that like this game came out, and I mean, in my opinion, I honestly think this game is pretty good for what we got in the final thing. I know it could have been a lot better, but the fact that the finished product was so good, and it's got a lot of like a very good reputation for the most part in the fan base. Speaks a lot.
Yeah, it's really weird how all these years later, this game is still kind of... It has a mixed reception. People love it for the music, the tone, the craziness, the characters, but also just like how unfinished it is. You can just definitely tell.
Yeah,
Even though that doesn't mean it's like unplayable though.
a bad game.
Yeah, because it has a beginning, middle, and end, and it's not like the story itself is missing stuff necessarily. I mean, it is, but like, it's not like that, like, atrociously noticeable. So, like...
Yeah.
It's not like Cyberpunk said 2077.
Yeah, it's not like shit's just... I mean, it can get that way if you, like, glitch out of bounds and shit, because there are a ton of glitches and exploits, and of course I'll be doing some... I've already been doing some in this stream already, and we haven't even gotten to the half of it, but, there's a lot of...
I'm not sure if this... I was just going to say, just speaking of glitches real quick,
Yeah.
not sure if anyone has this on the PAL version, but the evil Crash chase scene.
Oh, yeah, yeah!
does anyone have the glitch where he doesn't chase Cortex, he just spins around in place?
Spins in a circle.
Because I have that.
I didn't get far enough into the Japanese. Yeah, I can only go off the Japanese version. Because
Yeah.
the Japanese version has the Rusty Walrus thing.
Yeah.
Where he just like, it's supposed to be a straight path, but he just skitters around, and he can eventually
Surprised to see me.
turn himself around and just completely walk the opposite way, and that whole chase sequence is just completely screwed up. But I didn't get far enough into. I think I stopped in the stream we had done on the Japanese Twinsanity. I think I stopped right before Bandicoot Pursuit, so I couldn't
Like a birthday party.
confirm for myself anyway. You could probably just look it up, but I don't know if the Japanese version does the same thing. I think it might.
Friends are here.
But it's
I might just have to like record it at some point, just so I can like show what it is, because it is like extremely comical every time I see it.
it's amazing. The glitches and stuff in this game, and the shit you can do. Speedrunning this is a joke.
Yeah.
This is from Tiny. This is from
True.
Dingodile.
I haven't come very far in this game. I remember though I had some glitch in the on their cave section, like that comes after this. But like it will just, the lighting will just fuck up for no reason. I don't know if that's an emulator issue or if it's just the game in general fucking up there.
I don't know.
Also, the frame rate was terrible, and I think that's the emulator fucking up. So that's why I didn't really play much of this game. So I'm thinking I'll try and emulate this again, but on the Xbox emulator sometime in the future. It's just the PS2 emulator that sucks,
So in the same
unfortunately.
in the same way that Wrath is all weird with its different versions for consoles and with performance things, does the Xbox version of Twinsanity play any better than this version?
I think so. I'm not sure though.
I played both versions. I don't really know a difference other than load times.
Are they longer or shorter?
I think they're way shorter than the one I played.
Okay. Remember when Beta M found the fucking unused invisible hoverboard
Oh yeah.
at the very top of the Mecha Bandicoot? So you have to do the oh, thanks Cortex, idiot. You got in the way of the blast. I'm gonna do a thing right now, and it's gonna make the third part go a lot easier, or a lot faster rather. Right here. But what you can do, technically, if you go, you could jump on these blasts here. So you can create a little like ladder.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay, well that didn't go the way I wanted it to. That was weird. It like flung me into the spikes that border the things here, and I died. But like I was trying to say, you could step on them, and then you can like make a ladder and do some weird nonsense. You can get out of the arena like that and go back down to the island. And it just breaks everything, and it's really odd. It's hilarious.
One difference I see between the two is like the Xbox version is not as colorful as the PS2 one. Just a little bit, not by a lot, but.
That's weird. Does it look more muted or like?
Yeah, it's more muted and
A little
has
bit
more.
more. Yeah.
Not by a lot again, but it's noticeable.
Honestly, the Crash game with like the biggest differences on the like this generation is probably Wrath of Cortex. Every other Crash game for the most part feels the same. on every console.
About, yeah.
No, 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 no.
Maybe Nitro Kart has like better load
Come
time.
on.
Oh,
No, Nitro Kart is the same on all
oh, is it?
consoles except. Huh?
I was just saying, is it?
Yeah, it's all same on all consoles except PS2 has long loading times.
Yeah.
So I was trying to do a funny there, but I did it way too early, and I didn't wait until the actual cutscene triggered, and then I died.
The funny
I
was
heard you
denied.
coughing, and I was confused if you were trying to make a joke or if you were
No,
actually
I was dying.
Oh no. Mark, you can't die on stream.
It'd be epic if I did. Then at least people know it's real and it's not a prank, bro. It's just a prank, bro.
The rest of the stream is just Crash looking back at the camera going, what did you guys do?
Just looking up like this.
What did you do? I'm smiling through the pain.
Ha! Okay. I'll behave. I'll let the game do what it needs to do. Wait. So. Oh, I tried to move his head. I wanted to fuck that cutscene up, and I failed.
I love how when you go into the Cortex boss fight in this game, if you like look in a different direction with Crash, he will look in that direction when the camera points back at him.
Yeah. For I can't remember if that happens in that cutscene where he's like, "It was me all along." I can't remember if
No, it does.
it does. Okay.
Yeah.
Because the cutscene I always see it happening is when the bees attack him.
Oh yeah.
I'll do it there because it's really funny, especially when Crash like turns his body around in that weird way.
Yeah.
It's really funny. Bing.
It took me years
the yellow
for
gem.
some reason to realize that you have to hit the crystals. I was a very dumb kid. So
you didn't read
when-
the prompt?
I didn't know because, you know, I'm a kid. I don't read. I just look at pictures.
I ain't got time for that shit.
But there's like a bit in this level where you've got to like hit the 3 crystals so it like a platform lands on a spike.
Mm-hmm.
And when I didn't know you had to do that as a kid, so I just hoped for the best that like I would jump off the spike and it would work.
You went on faith and prayers.
So cool, bro.
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm
Yeah.
just looking at the chat right now to see if I.
We gotta read some comments. We haven't addressed anyone yet. I'm sorry. Here. Let's get Cortex to Spain Crash. Or we'll have him choke him. That's equally as disturbing. Let's see. Yeah, well... Oh shit, I didn't realize they switched, or did I hit the thing by accident? Okay, well while he's painting them... oh, they changed, that's what it is. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, they're...
But now I've got the...
Oh, I was gonna say was, Coco could have been removed from the game, it wouldn't contribute to anything. Well, I mean, she was supposed to be a playable character in the earliest, concepts for the game. She was gonna have, like, hacking, not mini games, but, like, whole segments where you had to infiltrate Cortex's castle. And that would have been awesome.
That would have been cool.
That would have been dope.
Metal Gear Coco.
Lost count of the amount of times I've seen you play Twinsanity in a stream. And Melancholy's here, hello. Well, granted, let me see. I did do an entire stream series. It took like 3 or so streams to do it. Then I did a one-off stream of the Japanese version of the game. I'm gonna try and beat the whole game in this stream. We'll see if I can. And I really, by that I just mean like, if I give myself long enough to be able to actually do it. Let's see.
Oh yes, Crash Evolution. I remember that. Designers' work said they redid the game that took a year of development because they saw Ratchet to do it in 2002, and some asshole said, "Let's do it all from scratch." I mean, they kept the villains.
Yeah, a lot of the sci-fi elements were kept, but the planetary exploration, which is the part that everyone was saying was too
Yeah.
ratchet, is where they were like, okay, let's just completely scrap that. But I mean, I've even said my piece about that before in other videos. I was like, oh well, what if before we knew that Crash 4 was going to be a thing, I was like, well, the next time we get a new game that is not a remaster of anything and it's its own thing, why don't we continue the story by making a Crash 8 and we can do like a very, evolution type of storyline, because at the end of Over Mutant, Cortex escapes into space. So what's the next logical thing to do? Go after him and go to space. And we've had like hyperspace and entranced, we've had like warp rooms and see you guys later.
What the fuck?
I don't even know. I'm slightly out of bounds. Okay.
Oh.
I forgot once in
This
a
was
blue
a
moon
good
it could.
idea.
I forgot once in a blue moon it could do that. All right, bye. Let's watch them be funny. Yeah, we've had like some space stuff happen in the series before, but never a whole game where like they're in space going to different planets. So I know that still sounds like Ratchet and Clank, but you could do it without being Ratchet and Clank. I mean, there's got to be some way. That's where like
Yes.
Crash doesn't have a gun, does he?
He's a bazooka, so I mean.
there's that. He also yeah, instead of a gun, he had Foofy. Foofy was going to be his like thing, probably his weapon of choice. So we're not going for that, Jim.
I just want more levels like Crash Landed. That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Also, this is random trivia, but this minigame reuses Monkey Ball Adventure reuses the same physics for this game with the Cortex
Really?
Crash. Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh.
sure. And that game came out in 2006, so yeah,
Huh.
they were using the same engine.
Interesting.
Oh,
I'm not-
Monkey
I'm
Ball
not sure if
Adventure,
that's-
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's 100% true, but I heard a YouTuber mention it briefly, and it sounds true.
I mean, Traveler's Tales did work on Monkey Ball Adventure, so
Yeah, they made the game, so
Well,
yeah.
power crystal.
yeah, I think that's cool trivia.
I find it very ironic that they were scared of Twinsanity ending up like Ratchet when Crash 4 and Rift Apart have very similar themes and aesthetics.
Oh yeah.
True that.
So in the end, it was kind of unavoidable.
Yep.
Crystal crazy.
Yes, the crystal is mine.
I like watching Cortex run about here and just standing there.
Keep back, you weak-minded fool. Avert your gaze, or you'll
Crystal
go
crazy.
crazy.
Where you going, man? Oh, hi.
What are you doing?
What?
Having a Mexican standoff.
What?
You're kind of sucking at your job, trying to get away from me. Come here. fucking fool.
No.
Stop. All right.
Also, sup, Melancholy Joker. I don't know when you appeared, but sup.
Throw
It
me
should
over.
have been called Crash in Space.
How's right?
Yeah.
It's funny that they thought that Oxide was the jumping shark movement when they did the time travel the game before it. It's like,
Well, I mean, time travel was a cool idea, and it was It was a very out there idea, but I guess they were like, hey, this gives us more wiggle room to make some like really cool levels and like theme them around really cool like periods and have like really cool like culture representation and shit. But then they were like, okay, well we're done with that because now we're doing Jack, so let's bring in aliens. And everyone loves Oxide now, so.
Wasn't it also just like them doing a kart race? It would also feel like a bit of a jumping the shark moment, and then it just all ended up being one of the best Crash games ever. It's like, we're gonna kill this franchise, and then, oh no, you just brought more life into it.
I think so. I think it's so funny that even though they wanted to kind of kill the franchise with it, that they still put a lot of effort into almost said Twinsanity, into CTR, because it was a really cool. They found a really neat way to be like, okay, how do we adapt the platforming style into a racer, and then they did just that, and it feels really like organic, and it is unique because Mario Kart doesn't have the type of gameplay that CTR has. No other real racing game of that sort has the type of gameplay that CTR has. Just now we're getting like homage games that were inspired by CTR, like the Carters 2, which I played the beta of. Yep. That's a really fun game. It takes very heavily from Mario Kart, specifically Mario Kart 8 and CTR.
Ooh.
And it's really fun.
I might look into that. I've seen how the gameplay looks, but
it's fast. It's really fun.
So you played the beta, you say? Was it on console?
Yes. No.
Okay.
No. It was on Steam.
Okay.
Whee! Look at me go.
Oh.
Okay.
Good glitch.
Is there a way to like get out of that? Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
you can just jump
or stop moving, and then it'll.
Yeah.
So something like that only happens if you're moving during a cutscene like that, and he gets stuck running in place. And then if you're still holding on the stick, then he'll keep moving, but then he'll like weirdly just default to his idle animation, and you just slide around. The same thing is going to happen in Classroom Chaos. You'll see that. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Speaking of CTR, like, do you think either Crash 3 or CTR was like, which one of those games do you think kind of like cemented Crash's future and like showed other developers and like Universal themselves like how much room there is to work with the Crash Bandicoot franchise?
Yeah, I think that both of them did a really good job in, like, again, for as much as 3 had legit, so I don't even want to say legit passion, because like CTR had that passion I was just saying. Like, if they really didn't give a shit, the game would be like subpar at best. It'd be like okay, but like no, they really did make a really damn good racer, and it was their first time doing a racing game at all. Crash Team Racing was their first racing game. I think it benefited Naughty Dog as well, because if we didn't have CTR, we wouldn't really have all those. Oh no, not even that. I mean for Naughty Dog, we wouldn't have like, the cool sequences in like the Jeeps or whatever else in Uncharted, or we wouldn't have like, you know, some of the moments in Jack and Daxter, because they really figured out how to like make being in a vehicle fun for the most part, you know.
Yeah.
So I think what Crash 3 and CTR did was kind of like, CTR built something new for kart racers, and Crash 3 like really just kind of cemented what a linear 3D platformer could be, when taken to its absolute like limit, to the point where, but then for the Crash series itself, like, it was Universal that was just so, they wanted to play it safe, because after Naughty Dog and Insomniac had to let go of, you know, Crash and Spyro respectively, Universal was like, okay, well, we've got these like absolute gold mines of these franchises like in our hands, but who else is going to be able to like reach that type of
peak?
Yeah, or like the type of quality or anything like that. And
yeah,
I mean that.
I would say, oh, go on.
all I was gonna say was the immediate results. You know, Bash, Wrath of Cortex, End of the Dragonfly. Those speak for themselves. But then the games after, you know, this game and Hero's Tale, like the other developers started to slowly learn, like, okay, well, let's dial that back. Let's give ourselves more time, or at least as much time as we can have, to like really build something a bit bigger, you know, for each respective franchise. And it started to iron itself out later. For Crash, it sucks for Spyro fans and for the franchise in general, but like for Crash, it seemed to like things started to kind of iron themselves out a little bit more with the experimenting that Crash was doing versus what Spyro was doing, where they just completely rebooted everything. Then they just threw them into Toys to Life, and now we have a remaster just like Crash, but nothing else has come so far as of right now after that. And I really want to see like Spyro, you know, do more as well.
Yeah.
Real quick before you say your thing, Frederick, do you want me to skip the entirety of Totem Hokum, or should we go through it?
Do whatever you want, man.
What do you think, Faz? Should we skip or no skip?
I mean, if you skip, you're gonna miss the funny tribesman going. So I mean,
That's
it's
true.
up to you. Do you want to hear the funny noise on?
We also get a Papu's jiggling belly.
Yo, that's worth it alone.
All right, I guess we're going through it then. Let's do it. Oh no, wait! Actually, I want to do that too because I want to show off that skip again.
Oh yeah.
That I felt. I don't mean to sound. I so need you guys to know right now, everyone. I don't mean to sound narcissistic when I say this, but like, I feel I found that skip first as a small child because like, I never documented it, so there is no proof. So it does sound super bullshit. I am totally aware. Do not take my word for this. But I just kind of feel like I was one of the first ones to find this like worm skip coming up, because throughout that whole section where the Blue Danube is playing, because I'd never seen it on YouTube before. Of all the compilations I had seen of Twinsanity glitches, I never saw that one. And I had found it a long time ago by fucking about and trying to see if I could just reach the crystal early, and then I ended up hitting the. There's the funny thing.
What the fuck?
I moved Crash in a funny position, and he's stuck like that in the cutscene now.
Oh god.
What?
It's over there.
I'm over here. Ooh.
Christ. I was gonna say his neck is broken, but he doesn't have a neck.
What are you talking about? Crunch confirmed he has one.
A furry or
He's blind.
orange
He's
neck.
legally blind.
He's
It's
legally
a furry
blind.
orange neck.
But what was the other thing you were gonna say, Frederick?
What is even the okay? I think I was gonna say it was CTR because that showed what the franchise was so versatile and that you can make spin-offs like Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And therefore,
for sure.
I would say that's where I would say CTR is more important to the franchise because that showed the other developers. Oh shit! You can do more than just platformers. No way.
The funny thing, though, is that up until Rumble, the only spin-offs that Crash was doing that weren't platforming like the Game Boy games were, the only other spin-offs he was doing were party games. He only has 2 party games under his belt. So, they tried to still kind of keep it relatively safe in terms of spin-offs. He's only ever done party games and racing games. But now with Rumble, we've got this PvP thing happening, and it's like a truly unique thing, all things considered. The fact that it's the very first for a Crash game, it's the first for any type of game to do something like this with some kind of mascot platformer character. I would love to see more games with either other IP or completely original characters, like a completely original IP. Do some
Can't
kind
wait
of
for the Mario one.
Yeah, Mario will do one, and then they'll rip something off from Rumble, I'm sure.
Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time.
Would be the third time.
Yeah.
But I digress. I'll never say that in front of Nintendo fans; they'll lose their minds.
Oh, I will.
Have you played Crash Bash? Of course I have. Dude, I've played every single Crash game. The only ones, see, and even, okay, now even that is a little weird because nowadays, with how the developers are referencing a lot of obscure shit, and a lot of people are now looking, a lot of fans are now looking to the utmost obscure shit. I guess to a degree, okay, maybe I can't say that fully. I used to be able to, because I mean all main console versions of like all the games plus the handhelds in terms of Game Boy. But then you've got like, oh, someone unearthed Crash Twinsanity 3D on the Nokia, what the fuck ever. And now apparently that's back in line as, oh, you have to play this because it's a Crash game. So if you mean that shit, then no. I haven't played
Fake
every
fan.
single Crash game. Fake fan.
Fake fan.
But if we're talking like Crash 1, 2, 3, Bash, CTR, Bash, Wrath of Cortex, the GBA games, Crash Purple, CNK, Twinsanity, Titans, Over Mutant, Insane Nitro Fuel Crash 4. Yes. If we're talking also though, okay. If we're talking
The weird mobile races.
yeah, those weird ones. I've played a few of those. I do have still on my phone, my iPod rather. Nitro Kart 2 and 3D. I've got those ones.
Same.
Man,
But I've
I
never.
remember seeing advertisement for my Mind Over Mutant Island, whatever it was called.
Mutant Island, yeah,
And
yeah.
Mutant Island. Yeah, I saw like commercials for that in newspaper strips.
Nice.
I was like,
Right
oh,
work for that game. Looked great.
I was like, I wanted that game, but I couldn't because I guess I didn't have a phone at the time, and that would run it or something.
Yeah, it was a very specific phone you had to have.
Yeah.
So automatically, that game, so many people are just alienated to it unless somehow someone's preserved it via fucking whatever.
Emulation.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they might have. I'll have to look into that later.
I don't think you can emulate it. It's just you need a very I don't know what emulator emulates like old Nokia games. That's weird.
I don't know.
I know it is possible because I think I've seen someone like emulate Sonic Unleashed mobile.
Oh yeah, that game.
Yeah, and that was like out this round about the same time as Mutant Island.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna get the
Was
yellow
it-
gem here, and then we're gonna skip this entire fucking segment.
Was Sonic Unleashed on mobile like Sonic Rush day time?
Yes.
Oh shit. I wonder how that would have played like. I need to look this up.
Okay. Well,
I hope the next Crash game is open world like this.
that would be cool.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot you could do with it.
Especially with Toys for Bob's art style.
There we go.
Like, oh my god.
Oh, I forgot to say this at the beginning
Shit,
of
it
the stream.
doesn't look bad.
I forgot to say this at the beginning of the stream, but Boney the Squirrel, thanks for 4 hours ago subscribing to the channel. Yeah, so what happened right there for anyone who's like, what the fuck, what did you do and how'd you do it? You just hit the trigger. It's not on the crystal. You can accidentally pick up the crystal and not hit the trigger, but just try to make it onto that little platform, and you'll activate it. It's not that easy to do though. Sometimes it'll take me like right there. It was first try. Other times, it's not. So
Yeah.
I like the part where they said, "Quick, it's a bridge. Choose a path," and you don't have to. It's like, but cool guys.
This game is well thought out.
Yeah. It reminds me of Hero's Tale, because I've told the story before, but I'll say it again because it's so funny. Where Hero's Tale, again, how we were saying, for as good as it did, as much as an improvement as it is over like Enter the Dragonfly, it still has its share of like silliness in terms of like they're trying to mimic Insomniac's like very, you know, specific platforming style for Spyro, but like it doesn't always work, because in Dragonfly Falls there's this part where they want you to learn how to climb before getting up to like a chest or something or whatever, but there's a part later, the way the path winds around and shit, where you're at a way higher point and then you make it back to that area but from a higher point, and then you can just glide down to it.
And my wampa trees won't grow.
Yeah.
No trick, no nothing, no exploit, you just glide down to it,
If you rid my
and it completely
I'll give you
like
this power crystal.
erases the need for having to come back and once you've learned how to climb in, it's like, all right, guys, you could have put this somewhere else that I couldn't get to.
The only thing I think that's fucked about that game is that sometimes when I do the double jump, Spyro like turn around for a split second, like I do a 360. I don't know why that happens. It's
I had
annoying.
that.
Outside of that, it's pretty polished and such. Other than the fact that my disc will like to crash every now and then for no reason. That's annoying.
Con, yeah.
But it's a,
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Con, yes, we were at the Papu chase like 3 seconds ago.
I was just gonna say, but it's a used copy. That's probably why. Yeah.
Victor, is there a Victor I'm not aware of in the chat? Because my brother Victor's not in here, and Voice Legend's not here.
Yeah, I
so-
was confused by that comment too. I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a Victor you know in the chat, Frankie. I'm just wondering if there is. Cool, but my brother is not on the call with me.
No.
It could be somebody else though. Maybe I'm the fool. Maybe I made a fool out of myself just now.
Yep. Who
We'll
knows?
We'll see.
Crash Nitro Kart cinematic moment.
It's funny you say that because the same team that did the cinematics for Nitro Kart did the cutscenes for this game.
That's probably why he commented that.
They did the ooh.
Yeah, they did. That was such a good moment. That moment was so fucking funny.
I love the cinematics for that game.
Yep.
That's how I want. If a Crash movie ever gets made, I want them to take notes from that.
Were they the same team that also did tag team racing?
Most likely, if they did this game, then yeah.
Probably. Yeah. What was
They
it
look
called?
very
Tag
similar.
team racing looked good as well.
I think they were called Red Eye Studios, something like that.
Let me Google that. Red. Is-
It might be called Red Eye, I think. Favorite boss fight? Yeah. My brother Victor loves this music. He loves Tiki Mon's theme. You can check the Twinsanity Wikipedia page, probably. It should say there.
I googled Red Eye Studio and I clicked on the website, but it just the only thing they had was mobile games, so probably not that one. Let's see. If I Google Red Eye Studios, Crash.
I can vaguely see the logo in my head of what their little logo looked like, but I can't fully remember.
Yeah, it's Red Eye Studio.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Okay.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Oh,
What?
someone posted on YouTube like an FMV process of a tag team racing cutscene.
Oh,
Oh, that's really cool.
I've seen the work in progress of Nitro Kart,
I'll put this
where
in the
they
chat, general chat on Discord.
is it the one by Ultimate Crash Channel?
Yeah.
That's what I found by googling that too.
look, everyone, I'm touching grass.
Whoa! Don't touch the boss.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously, don't touch the boss.
They got the she's touch.
The boss is like, wanna fight me again?
It's like, then why have
Wanna
him
watch
here?
it
And
scene too?
it's like, this is just enticing you. Look, his hand is out, like, come here. Like, his fingers are gonna curl up, like, come here. Come climb up on me and whatever, because I'm this big statue crazy dude. And you do, you fucking die.
Doesn't Coco also kill you?
Yes. I was just about to say, why does everything that's idle kill you? Because Coco does the exact same thing. Ow.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yellow. I
Don't
forget.
touch the boss.
I forget which gem. I almost called it a crystal. I don't know which gem, which level I need to get the yellow gem in. Because I want to see Evil Coco. I'm sorry, Raz. Raz, this is the stream that you would have wanted to join in from our shenanigans in the last stream. Because if you want to hear a little secret, yeah, Evil Coco was really cool to me as a kid.
I would have
Oh, yeah.
called you a furry again.
Yeah. That's what I said. This would have been the stream to do it in, not the last one.
I would not be prepared for another furry conversation. I'm sorry. That one too for last time.
Put in the wrong hands, this
I was just
Same.
same shit on loop over and over again.
of course.
I was trying to defend you, but people was like, "No, just do."
I want to skip the cutscene. Ironically, the cutscenes, besides like maybe two of them, that Red Eye did, the ones that are FMVs, they're relatively short, and those are the ones you can skip. The ones that are long, that are in engine, can't fucking skip. So that's fun.
They want you to appreciate these cutscenes.
Well, I did when I was like 9, so I'm done now. I want to
Yeah, well,
You need to
appreciate them again.
I want to get on with the game. I have to beat this whole thing in one
You-
stream.
Dude.
Every
have to
every
cut it out.
playthrough, every playthrough is your newest one. Okay.
You know what? You guys are right. This is the road to Rumble, after all. We have to appreciate every nostalgic moment from these games.
Yep.
This is the last time you'll see classic Crash and Road to Rumble.
Well, no, she's going to do Crash 4 now.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Lord,
forgot
bye.
Crash 4.
Will you do the remakes like Insane, or will you
No.
just skip that? Okay. Gotcha.
The way it all played out, it was pretty perfect because I'm just doing like the mainline stuff. So, with Crash 4 being the quote-unquote 8th game in the series, like, we're doing like 8 streams, so it caps off pretty good. And I was saying in the beginning of the stream that we're already halfway through Road to Rumble.
Yeah,
This is our 5th Road to Rumble stream.
and we've got 3 more after this.
Yup.
You're going to play Crash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4.
Yeah.
I can count.
I'm trying to explain the timeline now for any normie. It's like,
The Pepe Sylvia meme, but with Crash. me trying to explain the Crash timeline. Alright, so let me tell you about alternate universes.
Crash fans, when the next platformer game is it fucks with the timeline even more, and it's just the Doug Walker meme.
Hell yeah.
It's just the what? The Dog Walker movie? What am I hearing?
It's when he's the sped up footage of him just like freaking out the computer.
Yeah.
Oh, I was for a second thinking you were talking about the nostalgia critic movies.
No, I said meme, not movie.
Okay.
The Doug Walker meme.
Alright.
And the movies are all pretty much a meme to me as well.
They're hilarious, but I love them. I unironically
Yeah.
love them. I love them less because of knowing all the production shit that happened, but like, besides that, the movies themselves are stupid, but they're funny.
I need to watch Kick-Ass one day. I haven't seen a single one of them.
Oh,
I
if you
want
had to
to,
watch any internet movie, it has to be Kick-Ass, yeah.
I need to bleach my mind of a nostalgia critic, like just sitting in a chair.
Just in general,
doing
that
the
image.
That one shot. Just that one shot where he's
Oh,
got
shit.
his legs spread out.
Ha!
I need to see that.
Wait, what?
I never remember that. I don't. What are you talking about?
It was
That-
in Suburban Nights.
The image is funny. It's been a while since I've seen it. I can't remember that specific shot. It sounds hilarious though.
I need to see if I can find it now.
Yeah,
If
find it.
if I can't, then yeah.
Do the exact opposite. Do the exact opposite of bleaching it, or yeah, sear it back into your mind.
Great. Oh god.
Oh my! I got me thinking about the Only Place clip where they drew nostalgia critic, but they kept like fucking with the image. They looked disturbing more and more.
Oh god, I found it! Oh no, Jesus Christ! Oh no!
Oh no, and I
no.
need to see.
Yeah, hurry while the cutscene's playing. Let's see it.
There you go.
What? No, stop.
Oh,
You
that
lost
one.
to see
Yeah. Okay, now I remember.
Uh,
I'm not sure that on stream.
I should have took your warning. Okay, I didn't listen.
There's a reason you didn't remember.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, I didn't watch these movies. Okay, give me a break.
I'm gonna delete that now.
I wish it was just there. See, the thing is, their type of humor, sometimes it can be ingenious because they're really good with wordplay, but other times when they're trying to do visual gags, they don't let the jokes settle. They have to really hammer it in what they're doing and make it like, this is the funniest thing we're doing. Can't you see how funny it is? Because they really they put attention on him doing that. It'd be funnier
Yeah.
if like they were trying to have a serious conversation and he did that and they didn't address it. But we're like, what the fuck, man? Like, really? That would have been really funny. But they have to hammer in, I'm spreading my legs and I'm wearing a Link costume and I don't have pants. So.
I like how you ended that with a question.
I think the nostalgia critic is at his funniest when he's just like yelling at a random movie or a show. Like especially his video on Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, jeez.
The video kills me every time.
That's a classic.
Like he doesn't even make good, valid criticism. He's just stupid about this random show from the 90s. I like it.
I want him to do a review of the new Mario movie and do as many callbacks as he can afford to try and find and fit in from the original Mario movie review. That would be amazing.
I would love it if his Mario Bros. Movie review is just the gif of him pointing at the computer for like 50 minutes.
He made a video about the Mario movie, but it was not a nostalgia critic video.
No, it wasn't.
He did
I-
one recently
yeah.
that I'm like really tempted to watch, which was the Simpsons movie. I'm curious of what he would say about that film.
I don't think.
I won't
don't
spoil it.
think
I saw that
modern-
review.
I don't think like modern nostalgia critic is funny to me. I like Doug Walker. He's a cool guy. Like I like his like videos where he's not the nostalgia critic, if that makes sense. Like this
Yeah, yeah,
December such.
Yeah.
And those videos are very good. Like he's like actually giving his honest opinion and such.
Disney December and DreamWorks area is actually what inspired quick reviews on my channel.
Oh shit! Nice.
That's awesome.
Just super tight, concise, like 4-minute long reviews. I was like, yeah, I could do something like that with like games. I'll steal his idea. Fine. Who am I? I only have like 200 subscribers. It's fine.
I mean, like I wouldn't have known it was inspired by that to begin with. It's pretty. Make it Doug Walker's not the first guy to do quick reviews, as such.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doug Walker's like actually. It took me years to realize like I actually like watching Doug Walker rather than the nostalgia critic, and like you know how there is a clear difference between the two because
Yeah.
I don't know. At one point I just didn't care about anything Doug Walker did, but I think now that I've gotten a bit older, and I also just realize who really the problem is at Channel Awesome. Like I'm not as harsh on Doug Walker.
Oh my god, it's Uka Uka, the best crash
Uka
game.
is free.
No, it cannot be.
I think I like Uka Uka better than Aku Aku, to be honest.
He's got a cool design.
Yeah,
He
and
has
he's
a,
like
a
metal.
sick beard. He's metal as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, and unironically though, like I've seen like rappers when they have Crash merch, it's Uka Uka.
Well, there's that one rapper, to be fair, that has the that like rhinestone Aku Aku, and he was it was a necklace, and he was featured in some like Insane or Nitrofield stuff. But
That's cool.
no, I definitely get what you're saying though. Yeah, Uka Uka's really cool. Oh, what was I gonna
And
say?
then you've got Aku Aku with Boneless.
Boneless.
He's just the pure incarnation of evil, and that's why he's the best.
He can be petty too sometimes, which is also funny. By Cortex.
Well,
Okay.
like in the Titans game, sure, but
Well,
he's a very different character there.
well, but just funny too. He's not like fully scary or anything. Is what I mean.
No, I think he's pretty scary. Like he doesn't really tell any jokes or anything. It's pretty like straightforward, demonic mask.
Dude, right now he's about to say, whoa, he moonwalked. Right now he's about to say, that's my job. Like, he can be funny sometimes.
Yo, I have another really like obscure. Why would you even ask that question?
For what?
For Crash.
Okay.
Why did Uka Uka get milked, and why was Cortex feeding him cake?
Okay,
I
the
don't
cake
know.
one, the cake one I can explain. The milk one, I don't fucking know what fetish Cortex has, but the
Yeah, what the hell was that about?
the cake thing is actually really funny. Oh, hi Dave. Hi Dave.
No cake.
No, Dave. What a moment for Dave to come in.
Fish cake.
Well, first I just want to say
Look,
real
y'all
quick.
talking about Titans and Mutants, and I'm never touching those games again. So
Goddamn.
I just want to say real quick about the Twinsanity Uka Uka is that Alex Fernandez does a really good job at being Uka Uka, because he sounded he feels like he would have been the next best pick to just stay Uka after Clancy Brown. But it's fine that
Yeah.
John DiMaggio took over. But anyway, so the cake thing, I think, was kind of a metaphor because how's the old saying go? Let them eat cake. And I think with the context of the old quote, I think it was.
Like, you can't have it and let them. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, there's that, but the frame rate loves to be
Right.
at 2 right there in that scene all the time, always. I always took that saying to kind of mean like cake specifically to be a metaphor for shit. Like, like it's meaningless, let them eat shit, who cares, And if we're gonna take that at face value, and if that's the interpretation we're going with, and you even see that the Grimleys shit the cake out, so he's feeding him shit.
Okay.
It's still weird and I don't understand it, but haha funny humor. Butts.
Yeah, it's
Poop and
just
butts.
low
The
on
milking's
mixtape.
even weirder. Just yeah.
Uka says the word nipples.
I don't know. I think with the Mind Over Mutant, Radical tried to push the line as far as they could without the age rating going up.
Yeah, they really did. I mean, Uka called, you fucking leave my scientist alone. You leave my pet alone. Stop it. No. Get out.
The fact that one of the animation styles is just South Park.
South Park.
Yeah.
And that's the one where all the controversial shit happens, i.e. cake feeding and saying nipples and making a short bus students joke, which I can't believe they got away with.
I don't know
Yeah.
what short busts means.
Good. Look it up or don't. I'm not going to explain it. Find out the way I did by just thinking about what that could possibly mean.
Do we know who the writers were for Mind Over Mutant?
I'll look at that up.
Yeah, I don't know
Because
off the
I
top of my
remember
head.
hearing it was. I remember hearing it was like Ren and Stimpy writers.
That would
That
make,
would make a lot of
a lot of sense. Combined with the art styles, the different art styles, they're on some Animaniacs, Ren and Stimpy shit going on there.
Yeah.
Also, an abortion joke. Yes, it did.
My favorite line from Titans to this day is, "I'm off to do bad things, ta-ta."
I like that. Yeah, I'm off to do bad things. Ta-ta. Oh, we'll get there when we get there. I am. That's actually next. That's after this. I'm excited for next week.
Yeah.
I've ruined the lives of so many. I can't be expected to remember them all.
It's gonna be good.
Okay, on IMDb, I don't know if it's a reliable source, but a writer says Chris Mitchell.
But they'll kill me.
I don't know
Only
who
wrote
that
for
is.
Crash Tag Team Racing, Crash of the Titans, and Crash Mind Over Mutant.
Nursed you.
What the?
Destroy you. That's what he said.
They wrote for all
And
those.
just some
And you're
Yeah, that's
and some
what they
random
have
movie.
listed. Well, he did stunts for MVP something.
Oh,
To the Psychotron.
What a random lineup. What the
you
fuck?
mean MVP, most valuable primate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite film. I've never seen it.
Me neither.
He was about to say the 11th dimension, guys. Twinsanity referenced
Is the
Yay.
thing.
gateway to the infinite dimension.
Also, this is weird. Like on IMDb, there's like an untitled DreamWorks movie, and the thumbnail is Rayman Legends. Like, what the fuck?
Oh shit, we're getting a Rayman movie, guys. You heard it here
There
first.
has to be bait. There has to be bait.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on with
Oh, that's
IMDb.
funny.
We require 6
I'll share the link
make-believe
just
we have
to prove I'm not fucking with y'all.
Rayman Legends, the movie, coming to a theater near you.
That isn't enough.
Yay.
There you go.
Ah! That's funny.
Huh.
This way.
Someone's getting fired for that. Well, or not. I don't know how IMDb works.
I mean, you can mod like pages and edit them.
That's true.
Because I know Dave did that for my page at one point.
For your page?
Yeah.
You have a page from IMDb?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How many credits do you have?
If you can, yeah, if you can make
Nice.
an account and you find a project that someone is like actually credited on, and you say that they're credited, someone at IMDb will go and like check and
Yeah.
And they'll put you in.
All right, seems fair to me.
Inhale those toxic gases, Crash.
Oh.
I mean, his brain is fried enough as it is.
Yeah, this will kill whatever remaining brain cells he has. All 3 of them.
Yeah, in Titans, he won't even have the brain cells enough to know how to spin anymore.
There, to the sea, I
We kill
tell
them.
you.
He has to
Does Crash have brain
relearn.
cells?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Maybe.
you're the problem as to why he has to
He's
relearn.
living off his single brain cell.
He's living off Coco's battery.
That's why
Yeah.
she wanted him to unplug from the system.
Crash shoved it up his ear and now it's in his brain.
Why is Crash doing that to Cortex?
Because it's funny.
Weird.
Why
Hog
isn't he?
wild.
Happy Pride Month, everyone.
Yeah.
Perfectly timed.
The funny gay man.
The funny gay. Look at this funny gaze.
Don't take that out of context.
Completely take it out of context. I live
I
off it.
want to take a picture of Crash looking at Cortex like that and just write on Twitter, oh my god, they're so gay for each other. Gay icons.
I want to hijack the Crash Twitter and post that Twinsanity clip out of context. Okay.
Post that.
Called
Post an image of Crash grinding on Cortex and his balls are just getting eviscerated on
hashtag
the
Happy
railing.
Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month.
I think I actually like tweeted Crash looking at Cortex like that and I just wrote video games are great.
You should have saved that for you and the hashtag Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride.
We
You
all
know
need
what?
someone to look at us the way that Crash looks at Cortex.
Ah!
Yeah, you're
Get
right.
yourself a man that looks at you the way Crash looks at Cortex.
Also, is this
Please.
the level that where?
Ooh,
Oh yeah, it's the level where Mother.
of course.
Mother.
The next one.
The
I
promo-
found the tweet. I found the tweet. I'm gonna retweet this again and just say gay icons.
Yeah,
No context.
Nice. I'll need to watch the stream to get the lore.
Look, guys, it's the cover. It's the box art. It's the thing.
Oh my god.
It's the good music.
I can't hear the music, but I trust you.
Alright, hold it. It is done.
Yo! There we go.
I'll
Hi, Tana.
Coming through! Ladies? Excuse me, madam. Are those real? Mother?
Gay icon, me. Damn it. How? Okay.
Yeah.
Honest question. How the fuck do they want you to do that? Sheer
can't
luck.
post it. I don't know.
You
I
can't.
don't know.
You can't.
I
Alcoco
don't
doesn't
know.
protect you
I
from
never
crates.
risk it because like every single time I try it, I always die. So I'm just like, you know what, whatever.
It's not worth it.
Kill yourself.
You don't get
There you
anything
go.
from it.
Ladies?
Hey, dude, there's a gym in there.
Excuse me, madam.
Well, fuck the gym.
Yeah.
right? The gym's only good for concept art. It's not.
Yeah, I want the concept
Yeah,
art.
but that's really good concept art.
Actually-
No, it's useless.
Oh shit, that one had boxes. God damn it.
he wants to.
See, look at there. You don't
No,
even know
no,
where
no.
the gym
No, no,
placements
no, no,
are.
no, no, no. There are
Fake
some.
fan.
No.
Fake fan.
No.
Fake fan.
There are some, I swear, guys. I'm not telling. I would never fib. I would never fib to you. I swear. Rockslide Rumble has it real bad because there's like nitro and shit. And it's like, okay, come on, guys. It's real bad.
But it has banger music,
It does.
so you know.
It has
always
so
forgiven.
good music. Yeah. Did I really miss the concept art? Fucking the yellow gem here. This is the one with Evil Coco, and I want to see it. What the fuck? Oh wait, it's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. Don't miss it.
Google is
I will
right
kill you if
there.
you miss it. Fuck!
Miss.
Chuck, don't Chuck. Oh.
Not like this.
I'm killing myself IRL. Don't get that checkpoint. Don't get it. You piece of. You.
Not like this.
Not like this.
That was not very cool. Damn
Is
it!
that very
Really feel the
positive?
suck.
I really felt the suck on that one.
You even missed the red gym there.
I don't care anymore. I missed the most important gym in the goddamn game.
Look, it's Dingodile reading Shakespeare.
And taking a shit while he's doing it.
Yeah.
So humiliating.
Sometimes
And then he
Cortex can
talks
just
about his treasure.
sometimes Cortex will just not be there randomly in that cutscene, and I don't know what does it. Sometimes he won't be here. Sometimes the imprint will be there, but he's not there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he sunk into the sand. That's the explanation.
He's depressed. He just want to lie there all day.
All right, can I get this without dying? The answer is no.
He just.
F.
Can I
just
get
saw
this
his
without
mother in a
dying?
Strip club. He's going through some things.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is.
After he saw his own mother in the fucking. That was the breaking point for him.
Why does his mother have such a shrill voice? What, why?
She's old.
Oh,
The way
okay.
she looks in Crash 4, like, I can definitely
Yeah, I can.
picture
Yeah,
that
I can
voice.
picture. Yeah.
You know what? That's okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking of her in there wearing like not safe for work things. Okay,
Oh.
I died.
Finish.
Fish.
Cortex has a jetpack and he didn't use it well. Did he though?
You think-
Oh, and then engine's taking a shit over here.
I really wish Cortex said mommy instead of mother. That would have been great.
Mommy.
Oh no.
Uh,
They,
Mommy.
I wonder if that was intended, but they had to change it to mother.
oh, jeez.
Maybe.
Crash Beyond.
And they
There's-
wanted to keep the age rating on point.
Oh shit! That rat. That
They
rat.
got a lot.
That fucking
They got away
rat,
with a lot
really?
of stuff in this game.
Crash Beyond says, "Toys for Bob." Why does engine say "oh" randomly? Watch him vanish! Watch him vanish! Watch him vanish! There it is.
Thank you, Engine. You have about 0 impact in this game, but thank you.
He walks away. He claps his little feet together in victory. He walks like this up to right here, just scuttles like this the way I'm doing right now, and then he goes, and he vanishes. And we have to sit and watch it every time because it takes too long.
Why did Engine turn blue after this game?
Reverse jaundice.
Okay.
He watched the Smurf movie and was like, I want to be this.
I want to be that.
Here we go again. Because he's jaundiced right here, but then he went through reverse jaundice. He did another experiment on himself, and then he just became monochromatic as a result.
And then Sen.
There he
I
goes.
thought it was like wasn't the engine like gray instead of blue? Or am I mixing that up?
He's gray in Tag Team, but he has blue highlights and shading in Titans and Over Mutant.
Huh.
He also has, well, he has an eyebrow in Tag Team, but it's so stuck to the top of his eye that it looks like he's got like heavy, thick fucking mascara or some shit. But
His
then,
arms also grew in length.
yeah. But then they gave him a really discernible eyebrow, so he can emote better in Titans and Over Mutant.
I like how it's
They
one
really just.
of the game where the story just becomes absolutely rushed.
Oh, yeah.
Which game?
This right here, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Starting from here.
Because like in the beginning, Engine's like, "Oh, Cortex, You are magnificent, and now he's like, I'm gonna kill you.
Fuck both of you.
Yeah,
in
shit
fact.
just happens. It doesn't like entropy appear out of nowhere in this game too.
Entropy
And embryo.
yeah.
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 And then they start talking about treasure, and you're like, what are you going on about?
Yeah. and
Well,
then
okay,
there's,
okay,
like,
Spyro
okay.
shows up.
So I feel
Zero.
I feel now I don't know how it happens again, yeah, because we never see it, but I feel just because the first one outside of the circle of Crash, Cortex, and the twins to hear about the treasure is Demodile. So
Dingo, yeah.
it seems like Dingo, whether he intended to or not, because it's at that point a race between all the mainline villains.
Yeah.
He must have put the word out somehow. Hey, there's treasure, and then everyone started grouping together to go find it. But then, in typical Crash fashion, they start backstabbing one another. So you get like Engine doing his own thing, but then Entropy and Brio come and tag team you out of nowhere. And actually, just from a pure gameplay perspective, I want to see more fucking. If there's anything they could do for boss fights in Crash 5 or whatever they're gonna call it next, I would really love to see more like tag team matches like that. I want to see like more team ups
Yeah.
between the villains because that was a really cool concept. The Brio and Entropy fight, so cool.
Yeah. Even though it comes like out of nowhere.
Sure,
It
sure,
was
no,
still cool.
definitely. But that was something never done before. The only other thing you can technically consider being a tag team is the 2-on-2 fight in Crash 3, I suppose.
Yes.
But it's not quite the same.
Well, technically, Wrath of Cortex.
Kind of. Well, more like the elementals are enhanced. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. They're
What
just
about
more.
Twinsanity Cortex?
Cortex doesn't do anything.
Yeah, he does. He types buttons.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. I forgot. He contributed very heavily to that fight.
Yeah.
Yep.
It really makes
I
it
do
feel
like
like.
in the embryo and entropy scene where he starts asking about treasure that even crashes like confused. He's like, what?
Look, man, I'm just trying to
Who
get
told
some
you? I mean-
crystals. Like,
I'm going
think-
crystal crazy.
But I think he might want his jumps back.
So Crash Fox confirmed.
Have fun.
I like to think when they all heard about treasure, it's like that scene in The Simpsons where all the Springfielders like are going after the treasure under the big T. They're
knows?
all just going crazy.
Who knows right there about Engine's scream that you can't hear,
Yeah.
that you can barely hear. So right there, he's supposed to scream, and for some reason they added it, but then they tried to take it out, but they didn't remove it. They just pitched it down and made the sound of it quieter, but you can still hear it. It's really odd. I don't know why they did that.
What's up with this game and Engine falling down a pit?
It happens a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah,
They didn't know what else to do with him.
But they really didn't.
it's just like Mind Over Mutant. He just appears.
Oh,
and then
God, I'm
it's
gonna
like,
die.
Okay.
He is right on my ass. I'm gonna die. Yep. I don't know how.
I really wanted Rusty Walrus and CTR. I would have been
Yeah, me too.
sick.
Seriously,
They would
I like
Bring
his
him
input
back.
in the ship.
Yeah,
we need
bring
him
him
in
back.
4K.
yeah.
we need him in 4K. Yeah, exactly.
But I'm in CT Rumble.
Please.
Yeah. What would he do?
Oh,
dude,
shit.
yes,
Okay.
Give me him in CT Rumble, please.
He'll
would
smack you around with a
cook.
frying pan. Yeah, he'll cook you.
Yeah.
Fresh meat.
He'll say fresh meat from my pot, but it'll sound like fresh meat from my butt.
Yeah, they'll just reuse the same voice line. They won't
Yeah, they will.
cast him or anything.
And he'll say all this weird shit in the back. Come back here, naughty meat.
I always heard that when I was a kid. Come back here, you saucy bean. I was like, what?
Saucy
Why are you
bean.
saying that?
He's grooming
Yeah. Oh.
you. He's getting
Oh,
ready for
no.
some sweet loving.
Oh no.
Oh
Yep.
shit.
Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride
Fresh
Month.
His name may be Rusty, but he is not Rusty.
Bye, everybody.
What else do you think
oh.
he says? Fresh meat for my butt. It's obviously
Fresh
some,
meat for my butt.
There's obviously some pride thing going with this character. Come on.
And this game is really gay. Did you guys know that?
The game
Fresh
is actually
gay
it's actually fucking gay liberal agenda.
Oh god.
Before
Alright.
it was a thing.
Crash is a gay icon. I wish we would all accept that.
I mean, you know.
I appreciate Rusty for
Finn.
stopping whenever I die.
He's like, well, can't use that. It's been vaporized.
Vaporized meat.
I think he would be bi because look at the fucking streak secret ending cutscene in Insane for Tana. It got like catching.
Oh yeah.
It's very weird.
Oh.
But my headcanon, so they're all A's. All of them.
My headcanon is Crash doesn't give a fuck.
I mean,
My
he looks like a
headcanon-
hog in the first game. You really that right there goes ahead and tells you that he really doesn't care.
Crash is funny.
Yeah, that.
He doesn't have time
He's a
to.
funny lad.
He doesn't have time to fuck. He's constantly saving the world.
He doesn't have time to have a thought in general.
That's true.
He doesn't have time to do anything that he...
Head empty, overthinking. The most juxtaposing, contradicting yet total perfect sense making statement. Let's watch Brio silently freak out for 10 seconds. Bye.
I love this song, dude.
They said,
Is
okay.
it just me?
They said, okay, Spyro Mouth, here are the cliff notes for how you're going to compose the piece for this fight. Here's a big frog. Go.
Ribbit boing, ribbit boing.
And then they make... Oh, bye. And then they make buzzing fly noises and slurping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
As if
and
you're fighting him in a swamp.
you have that weird noise.
I like that bit. It's real
Yeah,
funky.
it's just me,
Yeah.
or it's like and Brio's skin color darker in this game.
Brio,
It is.
what happened?
Yeah.
Something I noticed.
Yeah,
It's the only game.
he's very dark in this game.
I'm gonna be
guess-
honest, there's some stuff with the texture work in this game that makes me think this game was meant to be cel shaded.
Ooh, elaborate. What the
like?
What is wrong with me? How come I can't do this? Jesus.
There's like some weird highlights when like I look at the character models. There's like I can't fully explain it. Like there's just some weird shading stuff going on in the textures that has me wondering at times. Like it doesn't look natural to me, and it makes me wonder if this game was meant to have like some sort of cell shading, but they never really had time.
I can see that.
Yeah, I think I kind of agree with that actually. Like this game doesn't look bad by any means, but it's that there are better looking games that are released at this time. Let's just say, or even before. Like yeah, the original Jack and Daxter looks better than this game. I'd say even. But maybe that's unfair because like Jack and Daxter was made by Naughty Dog, and obviously Traveler's Tales are not as experienced. So,
Well, Naughty Dog also had probably more than a year to make the game, whereas Traveler's Tales literally had a year, and some of that was put down because of having to restart the game from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah, some poor management.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing what a cel-shaded Crash would look like, because we've been close, like... I feel like we were gonna either get it with this game, and, like, we were also, like, close to getting it with, I Am Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I want that game. I really want it.
Same.
Looks so good. I just
I just
don't
want
like
to see
the title.
prototype stuff of it. Like, more prototype stuff. Like, I wanna see a playable build that's not the
Yeah.
DS version.
Yeah. Yeah. That DS version was really strange, but it looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
But the console, yeah, I definitely want to see what that game was going to look like. Maybe it'll leak at some point, the way Rayman 4 did.
Hopefully. That was
And-
crazy.
That was
Another
really
theme
cool to
song
see.
leaked.
Another what leaked?
The theme song for the game leaked.
Oh, that's
Not
cool.
that much. Oh, it's not news by any means. Like it's been out for years, but you can find
For
it for
Rayman
you.
4.
No. I'm talking about the theme song for Crash Landed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, that was Gabriel Mann, one of the guys from Spyro.
Yeah. Yep. It doesn't even sound like. It's not even like. What's the genre called? Fuck.
Acapella?
Acapella.
No,
Yeah.
it's fashioned more after like a cartoon, like Animaniacs or something.
Yep.
Coco,
You monster!
kick him in the crystals.
Let her go.
How did she know where we were?
My crystals!
And then get zapped again because we have no time to properly put you in the game.
Ruined! Thanks to Perky here.
At very least she tries to do something than in Titans where she does nothing. She's just like
What are
a
you
Princess
talking about?
2.0 and all like that.
No,
She
she
tells Crash the purple thingy.
there's that. She says to Nina that her hair is dumb.
Set a course for
She says
Yeah.
that she was making the device for. Yeah, she wants to have pancakes. The device that for people to recycle butter.
Okay, Toys for Bob, what is
Bruh.
Coco's thing about butter? I know you didn't make the game, but what is it about?
Yeah, Toys for Bob answer everything about this franchise.
She
Please.
she really likes butter. It tastes good on bread. That's just toast.
I will clap if they reference that in Team Rumble in any way, shape, or form.
I wonder how they would do it though, because it was really funny the way they did it in passing, in that one On the Run promo. That was unexpected and really funny.
I don't know. I think the writers for Titans just ran out of jokes. Just isn't butter funny, guys? Butter isn't
Fucking-
so lol random XD.
Fucking butter, am I right? Buy our video
They're the
game.
people who watch. They're the people who watch Ed, Edd and Eddie and laugh every time Ed says buttered toast.
Yeah. Oh, I know what would have made that game better. They should have had Ed and Eddie sound effects in every cutscene.
Oh god. Oh wait,
Titans.
they did that in Mind Over Mutant though. There's the moment where
Yeah?
where there's that one in-game cutscene, where Crash is looking around. It's right before you release TK, and he's just looking around, and nothing is really happening in terms of like what he's doing, but like all these random sound effects start playing for no reason.
Oh.
We're gonna
I
see
don't
that.
remember that.
We're gonna see that in 2 weeks, and it's gonna be really fucking weird. But it's really funny.
Yeah.
Speaking of funny. Woo.
Yo, Jeremiah's in the chat.
Yo, Jerry, what's up?
Oh, what's up, dude?
How's it going? How was all the combo breaker stuff? Congrats, by the way. Two-time
How did you
champ.
win?
He won.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Fucking oh shit. Have you been celebrating your victory, bro?
Yeah.
When all of a sudden here we are. Whee. Alright, let's get the ones over here. Real quick.
Alright, that's enough time as Cortex.
Yeah. Hey, get the ball, Crash. Get the ball. Get the ball, Crash.
No.
I don't want to. Fuck you.
Fuck you. I've had enough of your game.
I've had enough of your bullshit, he says to
Why
Cortex
doesn't
before
the-
stealing his
why
blaster and
doesn't the-
shooting them in the foot.
Why doesn't the fucking ball explode when it touches nitros? What is this ball made of? I don't get it.
Well, it flew off, but that would be funny if it exploded along with the nitros.
It should have. Like, what the fuck is it made of? It's
Uranium.
a fucking heavy metal shit.
Okay. This is not what I wanted to do. Again, the designs of these places are awesome, but they really didn't think about some of these things. Like, they wanted me to, like, do this whole weird thing where I probably, like, slide the ball because that makes it bounce over, like, in an arc, and hit the nitro, and then do some weird, crazy jumping. I could just jump from the staircase.
I honestly feel like this whole bit of the game is like least developed.
As a former student myself,
It's
At
true.
least it feels like it for me.
It was a good experience. I'm still processing it at times. I'm plodding. Yeah, keep it up, man.
Thing in the last boss fight in this game. I don't know
Dude,
about that.
I love the music.
Dingo's music, yeah, it's really good. It's the most hellish dingo fight of all time.
The
Isn't
music reminds me of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
doesn't he only have like 3 boss fights in the entire franchise? Like 1 in Warped, this game, and Titans DS. That's about it.
He also,
And GBA.
yeah, Huge Adventure. Or XS,
Oh.
whichever one. That's where he had the water gun thing, or it was a rocket launcher or something like that.
scientist in the
Yeah,
world.
also GBA Titans as well.
Mm.
Yeah, but
Oh,
the game
yes.
sucks,
Season
it doesn't
one.
exist. Every game I don't like doesn't exist.
If I don't like it, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, so that's how I operate when I hear Titans and GBA.
Oh, shit.
No,
There he goes. Sweet.
I was gonna say like this boss fight in
Sounds like a
3 is the
funny line.
best, but I don't know. I haven't really played this boss fight, so I can't say. But I should.
Dingo's fight here is really good because it really keeps you on your toes.
Yeah,
So not a gym here.
which is nice because I can pretty much do his Crash 3 boss in like a few seconds.
Yeah. Like even without the exploit in Warped, like it's still a really solid fight. But here, it goes on for a while, which isn't bad. It's actually Cortex. No, okay, bye.
You got the weird pig noise as well that he does.
Yes. And that made everyone go, wait, is he a pig? I thought he was a dingo. And a crocodile, in fact. And it's like, well, okay.
No, he's called Dingo Dial. He goes, cat battered dog? What?
Yeah, but Crash was a fox, man. Life is a lie.
He is a fox, that's what Nathan Drake said.
Yeah, he's a fucking treasure hunter. So he has to have seen foxes in his life, and he knows what a fox when he sees one. So I trust his word.
I mean, it is very easy to reach that conclusion because everyone fucking did. you know, just even if you didn't see the name of the character and you didn't know who Crash was, you'd be like, "This is a fox, clearly." And it's like, well,
I remember my mom thought Sonic was a cat.
Ah!
So for seeing him.
what's going on with his back? How come he's got these weird spikes coming out of his back?
I don't know. I feel like if you didn't have the hedgehog in the name, like you gotta have to take your word that it's a hedgehog. That's the same with all of these characters.
Yeah, because they don't.
Pretty much.
I can appreciate sometimes when character designs off animals like this don't really fully resemble the animal very much.
Yeah.
They just kind of do their own thing with it. It's pretty cool.
And then there's Ratchet.
What the fuck is Ratchet supposed to be a is it a Lombax?
He's a Lombax.
Yeah, because we have those on
It has
Earth.
to be a fictional thing.
That's a fictional
It
thing.
is.
Yeah. And then Rayman, who is fuck, I don't know the
Rayman is real.
thing. Rayman is real.
Wasn't
Could
he
you
like
imagine?
called a thingamajig?
He's a thingamajig.
Dude,
Yeah.
I remember someone saying Rayman was a dog, and whoever said that needs
What?
to. I don't know. I don't have the words, but.
Are they blind?
Oh, so yeah.
Yes. I
So-
think,
This
No, go
part,
on.
this part's amazing. I just want to, sorry to cut you guys off, but this part's amazing because it's like, hey, throw him over there because you have to, and it's like, what if I don't want to? Balls to your level design.
Cool game, thanks, Crash.
I hope none of the level designers watch this live stream.
There's a part of me that really wants to be a QA tester in the future because
Yeah,
I
you
would
should.
love to just fuck with like everything because that's your job. That's literally your job. You have to
Yeah.
fuck with like
Yeah.
Yeah.
everything.
Break everything you see.
Rayman does exist. He does.
They're gonna be
Yeah, I
like
saw him yesterday.
yesterday.
He's really chill.
cruising
I would say,
cruising down Main and Fifth, and I said, "What's up, dude?" And he was like, "Hey, get in, loser. We're
And then
going
he
Yeah,
to the
flew
mall."
away.
I was like, hey, when's your new game coming out? I'm unemployed. Ubisoft's not really using me anymore.
He looked pretty rough last time I saw him.
He grew out a beard.
Homeless.
He's
He
homeless.
grew a beard, and they
He's
said,
home.
Ubisoft doesn't like me, and they flew away into the night. And I was like, oh, okay.
I'm unemployed. I'll get the job in a few months. Then
Whoa.
I'll get
Yo, they
Maybe
paid
I'm-
me for a reunion tour in this Mario game. and
Yeah.
then, you know, so
That's for sure,
and
man.
if the fucking For Hire Sonic For Hire show was still on, like that show, that should have been on for
Sonic
Rayman now.
Oh my god, I forgot. And Crash was in that. I remember.
I think so.
He was for like a few episodes.
what
or just one.
sprite did they use?
It was an original sprite, sort of, because it was like a semi-original look, but I think it was primarily modeled after probably C&K or Twinsanity, one of the two.
Okay.
Like proportion-wise and everything, I think. Don't quote me on that, though. I haven't seen the episode in a long time. That show was fucking weird. Because I remember it started with like, hey, I'm just hopping into different video games, and then it becomes like, we killed like 3 men and we stole drugs from the police are after us. And it's like, what the fuck is this show?
Sounds pretty cohesive to me.
Some typical
Probably.
Adult Swim shit.
I think I've seen weirder things.
The Rayman is real. What up, Brian?
Oh my god. The
It's
thingamajig is
scientifically-
real.
It's scientifically proven that Nitro Rad is in fact the Rayman of this universe. You know what? True. True. Have you ever seen Nitro Rad and Rayman in the same room?
You're right. But what about the man named Ray from that Rayman 2 ad. He has
I
to have
wonder
seen
how
it.
he's doing these days.
How is
I
that
wonder if
guy?
he's like employed.
How is that? Have you ever? No. Okay. Seriously. Have you ever actually had those thoughts where like you're looking at nostalgic like ads or like you look at whatever like that, and you just think to yourself, "What's that guy or girl doing nowadays? Like, where are they? Hopefully they're still alive." Because sometimes
Yeah.
I do that. I'm like, where's so and so? Like, no one in particular
I wonder-
specifically. Just like sometimes you come across like someone who did the artwork for a thing, or like someone who was in an old ad for whatever, and it's like, well, where are they now?
Where's
I
that?
think I've had those thoughts for some things, but I forgot what those were.
Where's that kid from the Sonic pasta commercial? How's he doing?
Sonic pasta commercial.
Yeah, the one where his like mum throws like a fucking tin of Sonic pasta at him really angrily, and he just grabs it, puts it in his Mega Drive, and goes food, and then he sucks the pasta out of the screen.
Oh my god, that sounds violent.
It is crazy.
Oh, oh my god, what's that guy called? Sega used to have a mascot that was insane. Who went
Sonic.
beating people up.
Sonic.
Sega Tanshiro.
Yeah, yes, thank you.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah,
would
yeah.
beat you up if he didn't have a Sega Saturn. And then a few years ago, they actually brought it back, but it's his son, and it's about his son trying to live up to the legacy of his dad.
Dude, I love those commercials. He's just an antagonist, bro. He's just beating people up. What is he doing?
Have you seen the music video for Sega Tanshiro?
No, maybe. I'm not
It is
sure.
wonderful. It is wonderful.
Here we go.
I show those commercials to my brother. I was like, he'll laugh his ass off. It's so random. I should put him in the next Smash Bros. Game.
When Sonic All Stars Racing Transformed was
Yeah,
out,
that's it.
they
that
had
would be
like
the
he has a cameo in that game.
What? No
Yeah,
way.
on the third, like when you start the final lap on Race of Ages, it'll have him come in riding a rocket.
Wow.
What? Son.
But yeah, I remember they did like a survey of who you wanted in Sonic Transformed as like the last DLC character, which only ever appeared on PC. And if I remember correctly, Ryo Hazuki got in, but even though he was like the third most wanted, at least I think he was the third most wanted. I know Bayonetta won, but Sega didn't want to put her in because it was they didn't want an M-rated character. But I remember voting for Sega Tanshiro because I really wanted him in.
Okay, I see it now. It's just a rocket.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm pissed that Sega rejected Rise Star again. Just like a fucking not the flagpole, but what do you call those people before
Flagman?
this? Flagman, yeah. It's like why Rise Star is like one of their best games.
I'll tell you why. Cost cutting.
What do you mean? What? Huh?
They're reusing the Rystar model they have in Transformed is the exact same model they had in Sonic All Stars Racing 1. Because he would randomly appear for some reason in like the Death Egg DLC level.
They didn't have anywhere else to put him.
Just I don't know. They put fucking Wreck-It Ralph in the game, but they refuse to use Rise Star. And it's like, well, where are your priorities?
They put Team Fortress and that one dude from Yogscast in the game as well.
Yeah, dude. It's like
Really?
yes.
Yeah.
What the
Seriously.
Fuck? What is
Yeah.
with the like guest characters? And there was also Danica Patrick. I remember that, which is like
Yeah.
okay. At least she is like synonymous with racing, but it's still weird. I don't understand it still.
Why is she in the
Well-
game but not Rise Star?
My favorite is the weirdest one. And it was the Yogscast one. That was weird. I don't know why
I
they put
hate
in.
him because he has like this scream, and you hear
Yeah,
it when you have him, and it's awful.
pre-recording. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's gone.
Here's that glitch
never-
again, by the way. Here's that glitch again.
Or he's walking on the ground. Okay, yeah. Silent Hill.
Yeah, I love that glitch.
Yes, he did have Banjo Kazooie in the 360 version of the original All Stars Racing.
Yep.
Yeah. Dude,
Which the reason for that is Rare were working on a racing game with their characters, and I don't know what happened, but it got cancelled. And they literally just gave Sega the model and the like vehicle they had of Banjo and said, "Hey, you can put it in the game."
I hope you can mod him back in this PC version, because I want to do that if that's possible.
I don't think there is a mod for it, but I've heard from some people that like the files for Banjo are still in the PC version.
I think a lot of people back away from modding those games because they say that the file structures are horrible.
Damn it.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Death by paper airplanes.
Death by
Actually, really
just
cool.
because I freaking didn't go where I was supposed to, and I fucking I paid the price. Camera, work with me. All right, sorry.
I was just gonna say it's actually really cool in All Stars Racing 1 because if you look at Banjo's like bio in the game, it actually it like says Diddy Kong Racing as his first appearance.
Oh my god.
Huh.
That's crazy. I mean, that's true, but it's weird to see that in
Yeah.
an Xbox game.
Yeah.
Didn't they also have Banjo
I know
Kazooie
it's
on
weird.
the? Yeah, sorry, I was reading the chat.
It's not
No,
too
go on.
weird.
What?
It's not too weird now, because like if you go on the Xbox store, you see Mario movie stuff.
Yeah.
So many Mario and Xbox memes come from it. Guys, it finally happened. Mario's on Xbox.
You were saying, Mark?
Nothing. I was just trying to. I was reading chat earlier.
Okay.
Ooh. All right, you fucking man. Yeah. Don't know.
I need to find that music video again.
I wonder what the actor for Pepsi Man is doing.
Well,
No,
he was in the AVGN review. The
Oh,
fat
was
guy.
he?
Was that him?
The
No, the fat guy.
the American guy. Yeah, he was in AVGN's review of the game.
Oh my god. I wonder what he's doing now.
Oh shit. Well for
That's a
himself,
good
as far as
question.
I'm aware.
Does
That
he
was-
still drink Pepsi?
I don't know.
I would.
I wonder. I wonder how it must feel like when someone asks him like, what was your role in like, in anything, and he has to confront that he played as a fat guy in a Pepsi Man video game only released in Japan. It's just,
I'm still salty about the fact that I bought that game off Amazon and it never came because it got lost in the mail on the way to America.
That's the unfortunate part about getting imports.
I'm even saltier at the fact that I only paid $122 for it. I know I say only, but that was like the cheapest they had at the time. Because now it's like $300, almost $400.
Oh,
So that's fun.
Now imagine spending that money and it gets lost again.
No, absolutely not. Okay. I would
eBay.
hate everything.
Man. $100. $100,
Okay,
but that's for
okay.
a fucking.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh,
There's a Pepsi figure.
Fuck
That's
me, damn.
$100.
That's cool.
Pepsi Man.
I love it. How come we didn't get those commercials?
Can we put Pepsi
We're not
Man in
cool
Crush
enough.
Team Rumble?
Can we? That'd be amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
The unsung
should have
PS1
been
hero
on
of
the run.
Japan. On the run.
We get like Pepsi merch as like both like Pepsi emotes and stuff for the Crash characters as well.
Pepsi
Crash
emotes.
repping Pepsi.
Oh my god. Shit! You
Oh
fuck.
my god. You fuck.
Yeah, and it doesn't. The funny thing about saying all of that is that it doesn't seem very far-fetched, seeing as the Noid was in on the run.
Yeah.
So like,
Get
it could
that,
happen.
So weird. I was like,
I like
Out
how
of
they're
all
like, hey guys, the
crossovers.
Noid's back. Check out Crash Bandicoot. And then they're like, all right, now we're doing NFTs. And everybody's like, fuck you.
All right. Well, bye, said everyone after that.
Goodbye. You just lost all your audience.
bro. It's like they really brought the character back and leashed off a popular franchise and left.
See, the ironic part is that NFTs would legit be something the Noid would do because he's supposed to be a villain.
I have like a feeling that that whole stunt was more so like a Bobby Kotick thing.
What?
One maybe. I mean, there was someone that worked at Activision. I don't know if they work at Activision anymore, but there was someone on the board that was like really into cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a crying shame?
I don't know. I don't.
Didn't really work well for Domino's. They lost out on a lot. Dr. Pepper, exclusive
need-
content for Crash Team Rumble.
We need an emote in Rumble. Let's just eat the fucking pizza.
Eat the fucking pizza!
It needs to be a emote for Crash.
I just, yeah,
You're eating the pizza wrong.
the silly part of me is pissed that, not really, but, you know, in a funny sense, that, he, betrayed Pizza Hut to partner with Domino's for all of that nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was very confused about that as well. I was like, but Pizza Hut. But, I mean, I guess Pizza Hut doesn't really. Does Pizza Hut have a mascot?
No. It could have been
I'll
Crash.
search.
I mean, yeah.
That'd been amazing if you were the mascot of Pizza Hut.
Imagine.
Like, haven't they got the Nickelodeon for TMNT? Seems like the obvious one.
I heard that the Subway was going to have Spyro as a mascot one time, but they scrapped that. And if you want to know more about that, search Spyro Subway on Google. You'll find some.
Oh no.
Frederick's up. No.
You've chosen
It's
chaos.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember I said a similar joke to that on Twitter and someone fell for that.
Oh no.
Oh, I felt bad and deleted it immediately after. Oh, I'm evil.
No, stop. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh my god. Frame rate. Frame rate, stop. Frame rate.
What was our most novel movie magic when you watch any Marvel movies?
What about Marvel?
I guess Nation versus asking what like was the biggest wow moment for us if any of us watched any Marvel movies.
You go first. I'll have to think of this.
Who's you? Who are you referring
Any
to?
of you.
I don't know. It's kind of hard for me because I'm not like too big into Marvel movies.
The visuals in Doctor Strange, the first one, were really cool. The editing style of Multiverse of Madness was cool.
I'm guessing by Marvel he means MCU.
Of course.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, or it could just be any.
Well, if we're going just by MCU, fuck, shit,
Fuck shit was my favorite as
That's
well.
good.
You're not alone.
yeah, same here. No.
I loved when
Uh,
Kingpin came in and he said,
Thanos snapped his fingers and one said, "Fuck shit."
I like the reference in No Way Home, where it's like, yeah, I'm somewhat of a scientist myself. I like that cute reference. But that's not a spectacular moment, so I guess the moment when Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland just all came swinging at the same time.
Met
At
Morbius,
the end
yes,
of-
that was my favorite.
Morbius.
When they met Morbius and he said, "It's Spidey time."
it's Morbin time.
What the fuck?
I-
I never
I
watched that.
have, I have a moment, but I know I wasn't asked. But like, I will say it.
It's for everyone.
For
Go
me,
ahead.
it's the same day that I saw No Way Home and episode 5 of Hawkeye. Episode 5 of Hawkeye had Kingpin showing up at the end,
Yeah.
and then I went to go see No Way Home, and Matt Murdock showed up on screen, and I was so happy. It was, oh my god. As someone who like absolutely loves Daredevil and I loved the TV show, that I was really happy that day.
So how was your
This-
reaction when they announced Born Again?
I don't know, I was like mind blown. I was like, what the hell is going on? This is amazing. And then yeah, oh god, I can't wait. I really can't wait.
See, the problem with Marvel is that I only care about Spider-Man and nothing else. I could give less
More
of less
Jessica
of.
Jones.
So like, I only watch the Spider-Man stuff. That's me.
I like Spider-Man. It's weird for me in Spider-Man, like
Who's your
I
favorite
don't know.
Spidey?
Peter
Yeah.
Parker probably because of my basic pitch.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Who's your favorite
I-
Spider-Man? Peter Parker. What, okay, but which one? Is what I meant to say.
I thought you meant like between
No,
Peter Parker
and Miles.
Morales, dude. Yeah.
Which?
what I thought-
you're both wrong. The answer is Spider-Gwen.
That's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, that
correct. That's true.
I didn't know you meant between the different Peter Parkers.
Sorry, well, because we were
Okay.
talking about No Way Home, so I'm like, okay, typical
Okay,
question. Silly
okay.
question.
Tom Holland.
Okay.
I used to think, what's it called, the Tobey Maguire, but I watched those movies again. He's such a fucking dork. I don't know.
He's supposed to be a dork. That's his
Yeah, I know,
appeal.
but- I know, but I don't know. I feel like he's too much of a dork. Like,
It's
I feel like
funny,
Tom
dude.
Holland-
Okay, Frederick, it was made in the 2000s. Everything had that corniness to it at the time.
I know,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah. Every
I know.
2000
I don't
movie,
hate those
definitely.
movies. Okay,
It's a product of its time.
I like those movies. Okay, I'm nostalgic towards them. Pizza Time is a very funny joke. Haha, I am.
He says pizza time and proceeded to pizza all over the place.
I love those movies. It's just going back to them. It's a little bit awkward, and I know why. But
As
think
Bones
Tom-
stared at him for like 12 seconds straight.
I
Spider-Man 3 is a cinematic masterpiece. Changed my mind.
I will
I
not
just-
change your
I
mind.
just-
That is just fact.
I just think Tom Holland gets that balance correctly.
When you said I'm gonna put some
between-
dirt in your eye, oh, I cried. Sorry, here's the balance
You know,
between.
you-
Shut nuts.
Sorry, go
You,
ahead,
you want
Frederick.
some hot Spider-Man? Oh, go on.
I watched the Donkey's video, and he made like this shit post video about Spider-Man 3, where it's like trying to make a big dissect it into saying like, made this fuck. I can't recite things well. I notice. I made this joke about how Spider-Man was just like make some chocolate with nuts in them. And that's supposed to represent how he's going insane. Such a stretch.
You want some weird hot takes, or what would be considered hot takes in terms of Spider-Man opinions?
Sure.
Sure.
I don't think Andrew Garfield's that bad as Spider-Man,
Oh,
and
fuck,
Far
why?
From Home isn't that bad of a movie.
Well, you just killed Nina, so that was a very hot take.
What does that have to do with Spider-Man?
What,
Uh,
Far From Home not being a bad movie?
No, like you said that, and Mark was just like, Nina just died.
Oh.
I was like,
It was good timing.
because of the opinion.
Yeah. Far From Home isn't that bad. Who's saying Far From Home was bad?
a lot of
I've
people.
just seen like tons of people online just say Far From Home's a bad Spider-Man film, and I'm like, how? Like,
I don't get it either.
Yeah, I don't. Like, a lot of people are like, oh,
Oh, you
Spider-Man
know what?
doesn't act like himself in it, and I'm just
Is
like,
the game glitched? No, okay, never mind.
No. It takes a long time for the cutscene to end. Okay, you know what? In hindsight, what I've heard is everyone go, oh, fucking, what's his fucking name? Is just the Mandarin all over again. And it's like, Mysterio. It's like, part of that, I mean, I can understand where you would come from with that, but like, I guess they played him really, because I didn't even know that he was an actor, or whatever. Or not an actor, like, a effects guy or whatever. I didn't know that, actually.
yeah.
So, I thought that was something they must have, like, made up for the movie or something, but they're actually sticking relatively true to, like, his origin, or him as a character, his character. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So, well,
That's the whole reason I wanted him as in a Spider-Man movie, like, for the longest time, just because I was like, oh, I can imagine, like, some of the effects and the illusions they could make, and, like, what some shots would be like with him.
there's that one scene where he's fucking with him, and it had some really good visuals.
That bit where he's like, maybe if you tried harder, Tony would still be alive, and
Yep.
then they like show a zombie. Oh god, it's so good.
That whole segment was pretty cool.
I also love the scene in the film where like Peter has to really focus on his spider sense, and it's just that whole one shot in the hallway where he's just like destroying all like the invisible drones. It's
Yeah.
so sick.
That was cool. Those movies do really good at. It's a really good take on the spider sense. I know they call it the tingle or whatever, and that's kind of dumb. But like, I'd rather they call it the sense or whatever. But like, they do really good things with it visually. Because No Way Home also has that moment where he's trying to figure out he knows something is wrong, and he's just walking around the room. He can't pin it at first, and then he realizes it's Goblin, and that was dope.
I mean, the whole thing of his like spider sense not working in Far From Home is kind of similar to like what happened in Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire, where like his
Yeah.
powers started going funny, and that was all due to stress. Which you could also say Tom Holland was going through that as well after like the events of Endgame and such.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I feel like a lot of people just kind of forget about when it comes to that movie, and that's probably why they don't like it as much.
That's true. I mean, they open up talking about, you know, Tony and everything, and
Yeah.
they definitely show how, and they just show. They don't even so much as talk a whole lot about it necessarily, but you really get to see how Pete feels about it. Which was
I think I have a hot take. Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's not a good movie, but I think it has like the best action scenes in the all
Yes.
of the live. Yeah, like it's really really good.
Sort of. I don't know. I've warmed up to them because I've been watching. Because before No Way Home came out, in theaters, my brother and I binged the other previous movies, all of them. Oh shit! And that was before knowing, of course, that Toby and Andrew were going to be in the movie. But with all the references and everything, anyway, we decided to do it. Then, Then we watched them again with our mom when it came out on Disney Plus, or when we got the DVD rather, and then so that was the most I had watched the two Amazing Spider-Man movies So they're growing on me now, and especially the way they did the humor of like, you know, no, you're not like, there's nothing wrong with you. You're amazing. It's like, okay, that's them being like, hey guys, give him a chance. He's not as bad as you think he is. They're still just really weird movies to me. I can't. I still can definitely say all this time later that they're still not my favorite Spider-Man movies. But they had some okay ideas. But a lot of the times,
I like
you know,
Electro, like the idea behind Electro in that film a little bit.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
though the vat of eels was a bit silly.
Yeah, his back around Electro is so laughable.
I
That's
just
why I
wish
didn't.
that they had just kept it based around Spider-Man versus Electro.
Well, the original name for the film was called Rise of Electro,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
they removed it once they announced Green Goblin and all that were in it.
they almost Spider-Man 3'd it because there's just a lot of
Yeah.
shit. It was definitely a setup movie for sure.
You know, Black Cat was in it.
Yes.
It loses
What?
so much traction near the end of the movie. It's just like, what even is going on here?
Yeah, it gets real rushed by the end. Yeah. She's there. She's there for setup, and then nothing ever came of it afterwards.
You know who else was going to be in that film but got cut? They actually filmed scenes with an actress for Mary Jane,
Huh.
Oh
and
yeah.
it got cut.
Dang. What? Just so much shit. They're trying to
Yeah.
set up the Sinister Six. They're trying to set up Black Cat. They were trying to set up they're setting up all kinds of shit.
Just
You too, guys.
it's so funny because the day they fired Andrew, the whole reason they fired Andrew was it was the day they were about to announce Amazing Spider-Man 3, and Andrew was if I remember correctly, he was late going there, and they just fired him.
What?
Wow.
Yeah,
That sounds incredibly pity. There has to be something else. I don't believe that.
Well, I mean, it's Sony.
yeah.
I
That,
mean,
and then apparently Kevin Feige came in and Amy Pascal threw a sandwich at him when he proposed the idea of Spider-Man being in the MCU.
Threw a sandwich at him.
Yeah, apparently that's the whole thing. Amy Pascal threw a sandwich at Kevin Feige
that's
because of him proposing the idea of having Spider-Man in the MCU.
Yeah.
imagine getting a salami sandwich thrown at you over an idea.
I want to do that. I want to work at Toys for Bob and pitch the stupidest thing ever. And I want someone to just throw pie in my face. It'd be funny. Let's bring Rillaroo back. He should be the main
I really
villain.
liked reading through those emails that got leaked.
Oh god, the Sony emails.
Okay.
It was so funny.
Announced the Secret Agent Aunt May
It's
movie.
so funny because they were so far up their ass. They were talking. They even they even name drop Sonic. They're like, we don't need Sonic. We can just go through with this Spider-Man multiverse thing, and people are gonna love it. People are gonna forget all about Sonic. This shit is what are you talking about?
Okay.
What about the whole part about something Peter needs to be into this because that's what all the millennials.
Oh,
are into?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Huh? I need the context to that.
Make him like a DJ or make him like a whatever.
Something- Yeah.
Yeah, that was
There
it.
was something big with millennials, and they were like, "Oh, but Peter needs to be this," and it's just like, "What?"
Make him an influencer or whatever.
Oh yeah, it might. have been
Let's make Peter
influencer.
Parker a Twitch streamer.
The
After
funniest
catching
one to
Um,
me
you
was
okay, man?
just
Oh.
the funniest one to me was Secret Agent Aunt May. That was going to be a thing.
It made no sense. It made absolutely no sense.
I remember that the plot for Spider-Man 3 was going to be when Stacy came back to life, and it was the stupidest thing ever. So I'm glad that movie got cancelled.
Imagine
That's
killing
so
off a
mean.
character to be like, "Hey guys, she's back."
Yeah, I hate when shows and movies does that. It's
I'm an
stupidest thing.
I'm gonna be honest. Outside of Spider-Verse, Sony handling Spider-Man, they just don't know what they're doing.
They keep
The-
fumbling the ball.
They're making a Craven the Hunter movie where he's an animal lover. And it's R-rated, and apparently, according to the people that have seen the trailer at CinemaCon, there is a scene where he bites a dude's nose off and spits at the camera.
Oh, so I see they watched Master of Disguise for inspiration.
Yeah.
Master what?
Master of Disguise, everyone's favorite movie, the best movie of all time.
Is there like a The Mask movie or some shit?
No.
Not really enough for the Turtle Club.
Master-
Frederick, wait, Frederick, do you really not know what the Master of Disguise is? Look it up.
No.
Look it up. Google it.
Yeah.
You have to know what it is.
If I don't know, I'll just lie. Let's say I like know what it is. Just to
Okay.
not get this judge for this. Yeah, I totally know what this is. Yeah, I've seen this a lot.
Have you actually watched the movie before?
Yeah, man, I remember everything from the movie. Kill me. I don't. What the fuck is this?
Look it up on YouTube, and you'll not regret it. Except you
Master of-
probably will. But I still like it for how dumb it is, because I liked it as a kid. It's really hard for me to just not like it because... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Shut up. Don't talk to me.
Oh.
Such a.
I forgot she is sassy with me when I miss the bells. I still like it for how dumb it is, but it is a pretty bad movie, so... But I like my dumb movies from when I was a chilled.
Visual trailer. Let's see.
It's adults trying very hard to be funny. There we go.
That's really relatable, actually.
Grown adults trying too hard to be funny.
Isn't that just
That looks stupid.
everyone?
I don't know. It looks cool to me. I don't know. I'm not going to watch it, but it looks cool.
Well, that's
What
why
do
it
you
looks
mean? You
cool, because
said
you
you
won't
watched
watch it.
Because too many times when someone recommends me something, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll watch it. I never do. So I'm just gonna be honest here. I'm not going to get to that movie ever. Just unless someone is like,
I'll
hey, wanna watch this with me?
Yeah, I was gonna say one day I'll be like, "Hey, Frederick, we're gonna stream," and then I'll be like, "I lied. We're watching Master of Disguise."
All right, I'll do.
Right.
That's cool. But you can stream the movie through Discord and I'll watch it with you. I won't mind. I've
Then
watched
he'll be
anime with
enough for
people
the
before.
Turtle Club.
Yeah, then you'll finally at last be turtly enough for the Turtle Club. He's like,
That's
what?
a reference to the movie, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember that really weird fact about them praying in that movie?
What about it?
I remember now.
He prayed in that suit.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
That must be an interesting sight.
I was 8 years old and the most popular student in the academy. Ah, yes. How they love me.
Now they're doing Venom
Because, like-
Morbius and Craven. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just saying because that film came out at a certain time. If you know, you know.
I've seen this very weird anime recently because my friend showed it to me. It's called Inuyashiki, and it's like this. It's a show about this old man, like 50-year-old man, who has like Tron superpowers. So like he's like a cyborg and he's fighting against his old young man. Weird.
Who among us, cue the meme, has watched Hardcore Henry? Raise your hand.
Careful what you wish for, young man.
I haven't, sadly.
Okay. Nobody
What's
said a
it
thing.
called?
Hardcore
I've seen
Henry.
a trailer of it.
Say that again.
Hardcore Henry.
Hardcore.
Like a first-person film.
Yes.
Henry. A first person. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
First person movie. That's
It's based off a first person shooter and it feels very first. It's not based off of a game, but it feels almost like a video game movie.
Maybe they took inspiration from FPS genre.
Oh, they did. They for sure did.
A new dimension.
I'm definitely see if I can find this anywhere
See right there.
later on.
I caught you red-handed. It was a preference thing. You took one look at Master of Disguise and you went, "No, I'm never gonna look at this." But then I showed you that and you're like, "That looks pretty dope, actually."
Yes. It's almost as if I am a human who has biases.
That's why we need a first-person version of of Disguise.
Oh
Look,
no.
I have nothing against like comedy movies. That's not why I rejected it. It's just this movie looks so unique. Like I wanna see it for that reason alone.
What are you talking about? Master of Disguise is unique. It's in turtle suit.
Where else are you gonna find a turtle man?
I'll watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Have you seen him gyrate when he laughs? It's funny.
And he goes, that exact picture showed up in my head.
All of the discussion about the mask. I mean, I want to see like the mask again.
The Mask is good,
It's a long time.
and it's
Didn't
superior
Jim
sequel.
Carrey do him?
Yes,
What, Son of the Mask?
Son of the Mask, the
Yeah.
superior movie.
The only thing I know about that film is the 2D animation bits.
All one
Okay.
of them, I think.
There's only one? Okay.
Yeah. Everything else is in very shitty CGI. Again, I still kind of like Son of the Mask, but it is not good.
It is a product of the 2000s.
Yes. Here we are again.
I kind of lump that film with like stuff like The Cat and Cat and stuff like that.
Yeah. Best song in the game, by the way.
Have you all seen
Sorry.
School of Rock? It's a good movie.
Was that the Jack Black?
Yes.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, but I haven't seen it since, so I don't remember much about it.
Yeah, I saw it as a kid too, in like school. That was pretty cool. I like this.
I went back and because Paramount Plus had Cat in the Hat on Paramount, like on there, and I clicked on that movie just to see the one scene where he says, "I'll get you and I'll make it look like a bloody accident." And I was happy, and then I turned the film off.
Then he cuts his tail and he goes, "Son of a beep."
Don't forget the famous bit, cha-ching.
You mean at Universal Studios?
Yeah.
I love the quirky little vehicle they ride, the Super Hydraulic Instantaneous Transporter.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was the original name. Then it was the slow, which I don't remember the acronym for, and I don't care to know because Super Hydraulic Instantaneous Transporter is all you need to know about it.
Musa asks, "Hey Mark, what console will you stream Titans on?"
Shut up! We're streaming Titans on the...
Based at
Fuck!
the 60 frames.
Oh,
one.
Yeah, it's the only one I own.
You'll have the funny stickers on the cutscenes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta have the sensor bar and put it over every character's private parts.
To be extra funny.
Haha, sex fun.
You gotta cover it over Cortex when he calls Nina a skank.
You are a skank. She says, hooray!
Wish there was.
Crash, what are you
Damn it.
doing in my body? It's my body and my right to choose.
She's a feminist icon, okay?
Feminist icon, just like Crash is a gay icon. It's great.
Alright, Crash, stop fucking dying. And don't hit
No.
evil, Crash. I want to die, it's my destiny. Okay. You want to sit down and talk about it?
Oh.
No. I'd just be bothering you. Suicidal
Oh
Crash.
god, he's turning into EO.
In,
Oh,
into whomst?
stuff.
EO.
Eeyore, oh.
Winnie the Pooh. Press.
Oh,
press
that.
monkey.
Peter
that
Cullen.
one.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime!
Yeah.
Optimus Eeyore Prime.
What? I thought you talked about the Winnie the Pooh. No, I'm
Pe-
lost.
Peter-
I'm
Peter-
lost.
Peter Cullen does both voices. He's Optimus Prime and he's Eeyore.
What? That's
Yes.
insane. Crazy.
Oh shit! No! No! Hurry!
Should do the
Spin!
DS version instead.
Okay, give me a capture card.
All right.
No, I'll learn to emulate. No, just kidding. Yeah, I'll.
High pitch tiny.
No. Smash the Bandicoot! No thanks, man.
Whoa.
I want to
Nolan, honey, why?
see the laugh tracks again.
No! Jesus Christ! How can people say, it's not that bad? It's like, what? Fucking, why do any of these things exist in this version of the game?
Because I just, at the time, I thought the laugh tracks were ironic.
Oh,
That's why I like them. Because, like, Cortex is such a fucking buffoon in that game. That's like, oh, people are just laughing at him.
Right, Toys for Bob. Next game. Right,
No.
either for the full
I'm gonna stop
thing
you right
or
there.
no,
Let
or
me stop you right
just
there.
There they are.
even just for a small segment, put a laugh track in.
Uh-uh.
I put the laugh
half a
track
second.
in at the.
I will boycott
the-
Crash Bandicoot.
Okay,
Well,
let's
fake
put
fan.
it. Yeah, let's put it in to show who the real fans are.
You know what? You know what? I actually did edit one game in the past with a laugh track, and it made it better.
Which game?
Last of
Sonic
Us.
Lost World,
Oh yeah.
Oh, my
that,
because
that makes
all the
more sense.
jokes were so unfunny that I put a laugh track in them.
I was supposed to be the fastest.
Yeah, and then people laugh.
Dude, I should have laugh tracks in Rayman 2 on PS1.
Oh my god.
All of them.
Well, here's the thing. The reason why I did it in Sonic Lost World is the writing is that bad. I just needed to improve it in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it
put a laugh
sucks.
track over when you beat Entropy and Crash 4. There you go.
Nice.
I put a laugh track over when Ripto drowns in lava.
I put it over when Sonic said Baldy McNose hair because that is a very highlight funny moment.
That's a good insult.
I'm joking, it's not.
What was that laugh?
Oh,
You
Sonic.
know. It was
That's
Sonic.
Sonic. That's how Sonic sounds like in the 2010
No!
games.
Yeah, it's true.
My hatred for 2010 Sonic is unmatched.
Knows no
I think
bounds.
it's fine.
Yeah, there's no
well,
bounds to it.
I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, the story sucked, but I don't care really. Like, the only, I don't know. when the stories suck in a Sonic game, I just care about the gameplay. And if the gameplay
The
sucks,
gameplay
then the
also
game
sucks.
in a row.
Yeah, but the gameplay also sucks.
Yeah,
I hate to burst your bubble.
I hated each place being split up into 6 acts, and you're just going through the same stage. Just redesigned in a
Hey,
specific
Colors
way.
was
Yeah.
great. Colors was great. Lost World is just a Mario game that wants to. No, that's just a Sonic game wants to be a Mario game. That's why that sucks.
Well,
That's the typical.
thanks to the Nintendo
thing
and
about it.
Sega partnership.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but that still sucks.
Secret
though.
Rings was
It's
broken
just-
as shit because it's just who looked at that and said, you know what, auto run with like waggling the Wiimote, that's fine. That's what people want out of their Sonic game.
I think you can play with the nunchuck too, though.
It still doesn't feel good.
Not in Secret Rings.
Not in Secret Rings.
Pretty sure you could. I remember someone
Black
said that
Knight.
to me.
That makes more
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, Black Knight is also a terrible game, but I mean, I feel like we're stretching if we're going to stupid spin-off games. It's like if we were to talk about Mario. Oh, Mario
Well,
had a
Black
rough
Knight and
transition
Secret
to the
Rings,
Philip City Island.
main-
Well, no,
Mainline.
those were some of the those were some of the. That's a mainline game, yeah.
Secret
Shit.
Rings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's the storybook series. That's still part of like yeah.
Storybook series, that's not
They still call back to
mainline.
them in the mainline games.
Yeah.
What?
Frederick doesn't want to
Uh,
believe it.
Dude,
No, it's so stupid.
Sonic even
Okay.
mentions it in Generations.
Okay,
Yeah.
so does that mean CTR is a mainline game because it's
No, that's a
referencing
spin-off.
Crash 4?
Sure.
It's not
That's-
it
Oh my
in and of
God.
itself. Frederick's like, what the
Stupid
fuck?
ass lodge. Okay. Well, whatever you guys say. Whatever you guys.
I mean, in
Uh,
that future of Crash Bandicoot, it exists as a Grand Prix.
That's true.
I don't know. Well, I
Frederick's
don't know.
lost all hope.
Yes.
Plus, I mean, Oxide has the cars, or the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. My point is, I like colors. I like frontiers. That's about it. I think when it comes to modern
Frontiers.
Sonic.
When it comes
was the
to when it comes to previous Sonic games, Frontiers was the only one that I really cared about.
Frontiers saved my saved the franchise for me.
I have yet to play it, but I have no desire to play it because going in to when the first teaser trailer happened, I just stopped having expectations for Sonic at all because Forces like was so underwhelming and it was just so bad.
What
I'll
drew
s-
me back into the series was the movies. I wasn't
Yeah.
really too big into the
Same.
games, to be honest.
Frontiers is a
remember-
fine game. It's not amazing, so don't go in expecting it to be a masterpiece.
Well, I
but
have
it's
no
a- it's a
expectations
fine
for it at all.
time.
It's a concept. I think a lot of people that hate on it forget that it's a concept for what it could be.
I mean, sure. I mean, but the game should hold up by its own merits, though.
For the third time, here's that glitch again. Whee!
Oh,
The game has see this game has glitches. That's why it's bad.
here's the thing though, Sega, for some reason, this is really stupid. I don't know why. Not giving Sonic Team a budget at all.
No, that's another
Why,
thing.
why should they give a budget to their biggest franchise? I don't get it. It's
Look at
bad.
him! Look at him go!
I blame mostly Japan for that one,
Whee!
but that's just me.
Whee! Hi guys! Sorry.
Hey
That
guys,
guy.
Hold of
Oh, how's it going? I'm just sliding around.
just slide in.
along the rights.
Oh, I slid in from
Fucking
Bandicoot
DMs.
Pursuit, and boy, are my feet tired.
Oh god.
Same run cycle.
But
The
Antagony, let's go!
Sega wouldn't give Sonic a budget, and it's only now that Frontiers was a success that they're giving them more money for the next game.
Wow.
Well, it's not only that, but it took Frontiers, like, just to see Frontiers in the reaction to Frontiers, to be like, oh, wait, hold on.
Sonic can be good.
Wait,
Wow.
people like Sonic?
No, that is seriously what it was. Like, even Sega was like that when the movies happened. They were like, "Oh,
Yeah, when the
people like
movies
Sonic,
happen, they're like,
what?"
"Wait, what?" But the reason I predict the reason that they gave Sonic such a hard time with budgeting was because of Boom Rise of Lyric almost causing
Okay,
Sega
but
to go
that
bankrupt.
was Sega's own fault.
Yeah,
They
no,
shot
it was.
themselves in the foot
Yeah,
with that.
yeah, it was,
Luckily,
it was. But they wanted to say that because they almost went bankrupt because of Boom Rise of Lyric being a failed experiment with Sonic, that people just weren't into Sonic.
Well, Boom
Yeah,
was also Sega of America trying to say,
Yeah.
look, we can make our own Sonic, because a lot of people forget Sega of America and Sega of
Whoa.
Japan, they hate each other.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
There's
What do you mean?
a lot of
Yeah.
miscommunication between Sega of Japan and Sega of America. It's been going on for years.
Yeah.
So guys,
What the fuck?
They,
Yeah, they're like
They-
the lab
they just
assistants in
can't
Breath
beat
of
you.
Cortex, but even worse.
if you, I don't know what causes this. Again, it's weird fucking coding, but if you don't fucking put this force field down and you go on the rocks that are over here and you come around. Okay, well apparently I hit the trigger now, but you can skip the
Oh.
trigger entirely. I guess I hit it now because I was trying to show you. Yep, okay. Let's do it again. Go this way. Go up like this. I guess the trigger's right in front of them, but yeah, they won't notice you. Let's keep it that way. There we
Yep.
go. Bye guys. Have a good day.
Which is worst, Mark? Ratchet
Yes.
and Clank Full Frontal or Size Matters?
I haven't played either, so I don't know.
Well,
I can
I'm gonna
answer
say
that.
Size Matters.
Miharu would say full frontal.
I'm gonna
Really?
say Size Matters. I'm gonna say Size Matters.
Huh. I would say size matters. Just
Now
the ones like
I forget what full frontal has in it that she hates so much, but she'd be able to tell you easily if she were here.
Is it like the writing and
Probably. Is that the one with Zergo?
I wa-
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
Okay, then yes, it's absolutely everything around him and the writing. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Because the writing, like, there's even a point in that game where they play the Trollolol song.
Oh my god. Oh, do they really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
yeah.
That's all the modern shit. Yeah, it's absolutely that.
I think if you use the Gravitron on the final boss, it does Gangnam Style.
Are you freaking, oh, wait, are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh my god. It's hilarious.
Like, I don't
That's
mind full
Oh,
frontal
I
assault
forgot
in
Red.
terms of its gameplay. Like, I
It's
think the tower
better.
defense stuff is cool, but like the writing's not good.
It's better than hashtag Gadgetron, though. I
Mm.
hated that joke.
I'm hoping we
Like,
can.
it's not even a joke. It's just
Well-
like hashtag Gadgetron.
Because they said hashtag and that's the joke.
That
Yeah,
I
game's
can
wa-
get it.
That game's development is wild. That whole remake or reimagining took 9 months.
Huh.
That's insane. For the game is so
Yeah.
polished that I don't even know how they pulled that off. But
I'm hoping we can
It-
manifest Miharu so she can come and confirm everything about full frontal.
That was I believe Ratchet 2016 was the last time Insomniac ever crunched as well.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, because they knew it wasn't like crunching is bad, and they knew like the results of the game showed.
Yeah.
But it also doesn't help that Sony was like pressuring them.
Well, it was that, but it was also they were making the game around the movie, and the script was constantly changing. A big reason why the Ratchet movie turned out the way it did was Sony had no faith in TJ Fixman's writing, and they got like Kevin Munro to come in and change it all up. I think the original script for the Ratchet movie is out there.
Probably.
Wouldn't
I
surprise
swear
me.
TJ Fixman leaked it. And FYI, TJ Fixman was the writer for the future games.
Yeah. Despite how it turned out with everyone, I still really like it. And before the Mario movie came out, to me, that was the best video game adaptation that I had seen. I still feel that. I feel Mario and Ratchet are the top. But Mario more so because of how it turned out. Yeah.
I'm weird because I am a fan of Ratchet, but I also kind of enjoyed the movie.
I don't think that's weird. I think that's something that is valid to be acknowledged. I think that's something that's worth acknowledging. That not everyone hates that movie, and no one will ever bring it up when it comes to good video game movie adaptations. And I think it deserves to be brought up as a good one because people usually bring it up as a bad one, and I don't agree with that.
I don't think the Mario movie is the best video game adaptation, but it is the best video game movie adaptation.
For me, Ratchet was like disappointing at most, but like, you know, I'm happy
No,
when
I can
I hear
clearly see
people.
like how people would be disappointed with it.
Yeah.
I don't like the whole Ratchet being like overly nice right away to Clank. I kind of like the character development he has from the first game onwards.
I mean,
And just to see them skip that was a bit sad.
that's also just a game problem because the game started to do that, and that's the whole flenderization thing that we always bring up when we talk about Ratchet. Because Miharu and I have had like, oh, he's sliding. She and I have had many conversations about the flenderization of the characters, and they are very one note now. It's something that I hope that Insomniac kind of evaluates with Rift Apart because they were on something of a right track, and a lot of people dismiss them in general now, which kind of sucks. But people were kind of dismissing Donkey's kind of views on Rift Apart. He thought it was a really good game, but the story is where it lacked for him. And I see why, because what he means by that, because he elaborates, is that, yeah, everyone's just too damn nice. Everyone thanks each other. The thanking thing was fucking hilarious. I did not realize how many goddamn times everyone thanks one another in Rift Apart. It's amazing, because he supercuts it together, and it's like over 10 times. It's insane. It's hilarious. So yes, they are trying to really push the cute protagonist that is just nice and cool, and everyone loves him when that's just not simply what he started out as. But there's a fine line you have to ride because people initially thought he was an asshole. So, like, you can't make him too mean, but I don't think you should make him too nice either. He needs to have more emotions.
I didn't think he was an asshole in the original game. Like he got frustrated with Clank because he was a naive idiot, essentially. Because
I don't mind him being nice in the later games purely because like I just see that as like him character growth.
Well, yeah.
I know after a cracking time they've started doing this whole thing where he's just wanting to be retired, and then Rift Apart. I wish Rift Apart went a bit more into like the whole "am I washed up?"
Oh yeah.
Like that whole speech he has at the beginning. They could have done something with that. But yeah.
I think Ratchet 2016 had an excuse because like that game has like narration from Captain Quark, and that game and because of that, it's pretty much an abridged version of the original game's plot.
Yeah, because we're seeing Ratchet as the way that Quark sees Ratchet.
Yeah, and therefore that it would make sense why he wouldn't have much to say in that game.
Oh shit. Jump scare.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, I know, like, just, like, for video game movies, though, I still think the Sonic movies, for me, are some of my favourites.
They're good.
I know it's not everyone's cup of tea.
The only problem I have with especially the first Sonic movie, it's just very, like, it feel, even though his design is good, it just feels very loosely based off the video game at the same time. It's like it's a faithful adaptation.
I think they needed to do that just because, like,
yeah,
I know some people like complain about the Mario movie where it's like they just throw you into this without like.
I like that though.
Introducing. No, I know, like, we like it because we're gamers and we know.
Yeah, for fans, it's like, yeah, it's very much appreciated, but for the Sonic movies, they are very much definitely intended more for the general audience than the hardcore Sonic fan.
I mean, sure, I guess so, but I wish I think they could have done like a Sonic movie that's more faithful without like them having to do this like weird shit that he's in the real world and this and that, you know.
I mean, Sonic 2 kind of.
I'm just gonna shut the hell up during all of this. I have opinions, but you don't want to hear them.
I mean, I have opinions that would send people flying in the Sonic fan base, but
See, I had opinions, and I said that I did, and then Crash died because of it. So it's bad juju all around. So I'm not gonna say anything during this. No, I died right now. I'm just trying to make a joke.
I really, in my opinion, I don't think people should be holding video game adaptations to the cup the Mario movie is. Like, I don't think people should expect every video game adaptation to be like the Mario movie.
I think they should take notes from the Mario movie. I don't think they should like copy it because like it has the Mario movie.
Well,
has
see,
issues.
the funny thing about that is that the Mario movie actually copies a lot from Sonic.
Debatable. I don't really see it.
Mario goes into an alternate dimension in that movie.
Yeah, but that was a plot for the original like Super Mario Bros. Movie, so you can argue that took inspiration from that, if anything. Or even the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, which is actually referenced in the movie. So, yeah.
I feel like Sonic being in the real world was something that probably would have happened anyway or needed to happen purely because it's like, how the hell do you explain that? You know, if you're gonna do Shadow.
If you look
and
back at all the
stuff.
classics, well, I mean, if you look back at all the classics and just any Sonic game in general, majority of the environments are based off of real locations.
Yeah, it's like surrealism, like real world surrealism.
Yeah, it's organic for sure, but it wasn't like until Adventure came out, like it was very.
Well, that's.
It was still like you could tell.
Sorry. Oh, go ahead.
No, it's like you could still tell like it's like Crash in that sense, like it's organic, but like, it's not like realistic, I would say. And then Adventure came out, and there was humans and the FBI and shit. I was like, okay.
The FBI.
Before that, I think so.
Gun, you
at
mean?
least the president was in the game.
Yeah.
This is straight up FBI. Real members of the FBI in real life were in the game.
I can't wait for a girl to get shot in Sonic 3. That'd be great.
I really think they're gonna change that. I really think
Nah,
they're
not
gonna
keep it in. It'll be funny.
I think that I really do believe that they're gonna make it Gerald being the one that gets shot.
I mean,
Are they gonna?
can have-
Are we gonna hear the shot?
Maybe.
I mean,
Can we
they can
hear
just be
Gerald
off
get shot?
screen because in the Shadow the Hedgehog it was off screen. No.
You know, you hear the gunshot in Sonic X. It's great.
Yeah. Actually, I think it's in the Japanese dub. You can hear the whole firing squad.
Yeah.
Bro, in the 4Kids dubs, when the cops were shooting, it's just like laser fucking sound effects, and it's
Yeah.
the stupidest thing I've seen. It made me stop watching the show.
But straight up in the
Wait,
Japanese
guys,
dub,
it's Spyro.
Sonic X.
Spyro. Spyro's coming.
Video game reference?
Oh, God.
What?
Spyro 4?
Oh, it's like he's never crossed over with Crash Bandicoot before.
He hasn't. This is his
No,
first time.
Yeah.
There he is. Oh!
Spyro!
Combo!
For Spyro.
Tom Kenny!
Tom Kenny. There he is. He's real.
Well, technically, Jess Harnell at this point, but Tom Kenny!
Anyway, sorry, Sonic. Something about whatever.
I don't know.
all I was gonna say was that's why I really wish that they made if they absolutely felt it necessary to go the live action CGI route, they should have just done something, not rip them off, of course, but in a similar fashion to how the fan film did it, where it was very much based off the comics and the cartoons rather than the games, or rather than just doing their own fucking thing with like whatever the hell the actual films
That's
did.
where I would heavily disagree.
Really?
Yeah, if you were to introduce anything from the Sad AM era or the comics, I think I would dip.
Okay,
I'm
well,
not gonna
well
lie,
now,
Sam.
okay, well, I'm genuinely curious. Why is that?
Because I hate the Americanization version of Sonic so much.
Same.
My brother.
The Freedom Fighters, in my opinion, drag Sonic down. They're pointless. What's the point of having Sonic be the main hero if the Freedom Fighters do everything?
Well, okay, then what's the point of having all these other characters like Team Chaos and Team whoever when all you want to do is just play as Sonic?
You see, Pops, when it comes to evil science,
Wait, silence.
Yeah, no one has words.
Because, in my opinion, I just think the Freedom Fighters are absolutely pointless.
Like so
Chaotic stuff on
I can only talk shit up to a certain degree because I haven't read the comics, but I was starting to say my brother has like a huge, like a majority of them. I don't think he has all of them, but he loves the comics. But it's because they have really engaging storylines and shit. And like, I feel the games never even hit that kind of degree where I've personally never been engaged in a fucking story of any of the Sonic games. And I don't know, I feel like Sonic could be so much more if they just fucking actually gave a shit. But that's just me.
They've started.
They're now giving a
Yeah,
shit.
now.
They're starting to.
Maybe should have done that like 15
I
years ago.
think for now, I think
Oh,
the reason why they haven't recently is because a big part of the comic history is related to someone
me.
who tried to sue them.
Ken Penders.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
Mr.
art style is
Penders.
amazing. I
Mr.
love his art
Penders.
style.
He threw a big temper tantrum when they added in a new echidna to that one RPG game, and he's like, "Oh, you added a new echidna without me? How dare you?"
Yeah.
Did you sound like Trump when you said it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just imagine it sounded like them.
The IDW comics, though, like, I think right now, like,
Oh, I love the IDW comics.
they're great and they're potentially canon.
I think there is, look, Frontiers mentions one of the characters that I absolutely adore, and that's all I'm saying. So
Oh,
with that
Nina,
character
please.
mentioned, I am classifying the IDW comics as more than canon. They exist.
Yeah,
Why was it so easy for all of you guys to get into Sonic? How come I can't get into Sonic properly?
I just
Trust
think
me,
his games
it's
are
a
good.
rabbit hole. It's a rabbit hole.
Every time I try,
I,
I just can't do it.
I think the concept of having like a platformer that's like high speed action is very fun for me. Like like Sonic is not like a game that you should try for if you're new to platformers. Like it's very hard to get into, but once it clicks with you, it's very addictive. Quality to it.
For me, it's like the music, it's the gameplay, like Frederick said. I do kind of like the characters. I do like to make sense of what story there is in a way.
Damn it!
And I don't know, like I also just find some of the stuff funny, like any cutscene in SA2 is like over the top and really funny to me. So yeah, it's like a bunch of different things. I also just like the kind of,
Oh my god,
I'm going to
Nina.
use the word again, surrealism that they have in the scenery
Oh my God.
and stuff. Yeah.
Why am I sucking so hard at this part?
Because we're talking about Sonic.
Yeah, sorry.
It's always
No,
Nina's.
it's fine.
It's always Nina's part.
I don't know, why can't you get into Sonic? What's stopping you?
Well, nothing's stopping me. It's
I think what's stopping you is every game you picked up that people have been like, "Oh, you should try this Sonic game." You're like, "I don't really like this." I think that's legit what it is.
See, the thing is, I've never gotten any recommendations. I've never been anything. I've never been influenced by any
Adventure.
outside of shit.
No, don't say that, Fez. Do not say that, Fez. Because I already know his stance on adventure. He does not like
Oh,
adventure.
okay.
Get into generations. It's
No, I already tried. I can't.
Well, I mean, that's just boost formula in general. I hate boost formula.
Okay.
No,
fucking
no. I
Thunder
just
Rush.
said. Okay, hold on. I just said. Here I am in the hot seat yet again. This is very familiar. So, fucking. All right. I can't wait for Raz to come in here and start. Anyway, finally, we got through that. So, back when we were kids, I would just, a lot of these games we have on the Wii, the ones we were mentioning earlier, like Black Knight, Secret Rings, whatever else, Colors. So, they were just games that we picked up, and mainly my brother would pick them up because he was the bigger fan, like from the get-go. Yeah. But I would always try some of the games as well, just because I'm like, okay, whatever, like any other game, or so I'm like, okay, and I don't know why. I don't know if it was just the controls, like per game, or what. But like, it wouldn't like. I wouldn't stick with it. I wouldn't stick with it.
I feel like that's something. If you were to get in Sonic, that's something you'd have to get used to because
Yes.
Sonic,
mind you,
very
it's
much
not the
loves
speed.
to change up the gameplay style.
It's not even that. I think it's just the handling of the way it feels to control. Him and others in a lot of
each different iteration of the gameplay, they always change how he controls.
Yeah.
Yes. And also, Sonic, when he's not fast in the 3D games, feels terrible. You need to have him go fast.
No,
That's just the thing you have to get used to.
Absolutely not.
And the stupidest thing,
Here's the thing.
the stupidest thing is giving him a run button. Why the fuck would you give him a run button? What is wrong with you?
Yeah. And nobody likes Lost World. Who cares about that game? Go mode.
By the way, we beat Twinsanity, so yay.
Okay.
We're gonna let all this.
Let's talk more about Sonic.
Well, we're gonna let all this play through, and I'm just gonna. What did I just say? I feel like
I don't know.
I feel like this was all my own inclusion, included, that we were trying to get me into this point, corner me, so that I didn't want to talk about it, and now here we are talking about it. But because I'm just gonna upset everybody. It's fine.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's good to
It's
let
just
it
a
out.
video
Let it
game.
out. Vent.
I don't want to vent because I always do. If Miharu were here, she'd say the opposite. She'd be like, "Shut up! Don't start."
But she's not here right now.
Okay.
Okay. Ras joined.
Someone called my name.
Okay, what's up, man? Fuck.
What's going on?
Tell me your stance on Sonic.
And Sonic,
Yeah.
everything after Unleashed is irredeemable dogshit garbage. Every single story made in the modern Sonic era is doo-doo piss shit. The spin-off
Including
games are
Unleashed.
the only good ones, and the classic Sonic games are the only ones that have a consistent story and characters that actually matter. What has Silver done since he's been introduced? Fuck all. What has Shadow done since Shadow the Hedgehog? Fuck all. What has Blaze done? Fuck all. Modern Sonic characters are terrible. I hate them.
Okay.
Okay, that softened the blow.
We get that.
Sonic's bad.
But okay, that really softened the blow. Most of the games I played, I just never got into. I couldn't. Like, I either get bored, they'd either not control well, or I would just simply not stick with it.
What are all the Sonic games that you've played?
Now, by played, you mean like touch for like maybe a day or two and then just stop playing? Because that's
Yes.
the majority of them.
Yeah.
06 for the lulz. 06.
Well.
Because that speaks for itself. The ones we've been mentioning: Secret Rings, Lost World, Black Knight.
That's your problem.
Yeah, I
What
think
about-
it just really boils down
But-
to
but-
you
but-
picked up
but-
the wrong batch of games.
Yes.
But we also have the original Sonic on the Genesis, so you can't get any more actually
Yeah, but that one's
classic
kinda
and
bad.
authentic than that.
No, okay.
And yes,
that one. No. Okay, so that one.
I don't like that one
hated,
either.
Right? I did not like Sonic 1 at all, but I've gone back and played it a couple of times, and I get it. Like, I understand why people like it, and I kind of like it now. So it does take some it does take some time. Like, you have to play it, like, at least 3 times before you
That's
start
the
to go,
video game
oh,
equivalent.
I get it.
That's just the game equivalent of going, the show's only good 3 seasons in.
It is. It is. Which is why I would prefer Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but that's me.
Okay, you like it's. Fuck, I'm losing
But
my
here's,
words
but
here.
okay, hold on. Here's the other thing, though. The games I do like are some of the more silly, off to the side spin-off ones, or ones that I
My
genuinely.
man.
Okay,
My man.
what's up?
I'm
In
high
agreement?
fiving you mentally, my
If
man.
if you say Riders, I will be a very
No.
happy lad.
No, sorry.
Damn.
Well,
Pinball
well.
party, pinball party, pinball party.
No,
Let
this
him
one,
speak.
this one's very silly, but I genuinely like it. I like the vibe of it. I really like Sonic the Fighters.
My fucking guy! Sonic the Fighter is my favorite fighting game ever made. My favorite Sonic game ever made. It's the best fucking one. Let's fucking my guy.
It's
My
so
guy.
good.
I would fucking.
My
kiss you.
favorite Sonic spin-off is Sonic R.
Sonic R's fun too. I actually do like it. I think
Sonic
it's
R's cool.
silly, but it could be a fun time.
Mine is Riders.
Right. Okay. Here's the thing about Riders. I never got a chance to play it.
Yes,
So
you played Zero Gravity, didn't you?
no.
No.
No, I can't say either way anything about it. So that's the come I said no, as in no, it's not my favorite, because I can't call it anything because I haven't played it. To my
I
knowledge,
would recommend it. Would recommend it.
I genuinely don't know where the mindset has come from after that, because so the other game too, besides like Fighters and R and all that, I do like because it's the idea and everything I appreciated behind what they were trying to do with it. I like Rise of Lyric. It's a bad
Let's
game.
go!
It's a bad
Let's
game.
go!
It's an unfinished game. It was not Big Red Button's fault. It was 1000% Sega's fault. And that sucks.
Me and Mark are the same
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Me and Mark are the same guy. We have the same 3 spin-off games as the top 3. We're the same.
No,
dude.
I completely agree. I completely agree that that Rise of Lyric was Sega's fault, because when the game started development, Big Red Button was developing it for the Wii U with the assumption that the Wii U could handle the Crysis Engine 3. And
Yeah.
come to find out, it doesn't. It doesn't work at all.
I
It's
am
also
I am
kind of Nintendo's fault for doing the exclusivity thing.
yeah. It was a lot of shit. The part that I found very unforgivable was when Sega went out of their way after the whole ordeal to go, oh, by the way, Rise of Lyric is one of the worst selling Sonic games right behind 06, and that's where I went, you literally just threw a whole development team under the bus and could have almost gotten them fucking bankrupt and just done for. They could have went defunct because of you. You're so lucky they didn't. Fuck you, Sega.
Fire and Ice was a good game though.
I haven't seen. I haven't
Was
played.
Probably my favorite from Boom.
I haven't played her.
Super glad.
I don't know. Who cares? Oh, because it's one of the main hubs. You can get to a lot of places from there.
Okay. Never mind.
I haven't seen much or played any of Shattered Crystal or Fire and Ice. I just know of them.
I would
Fire and Ice
definitely
is very
recommend
good.
Fire and Ice over Shattered Crystal.
Same.
I heard a lot of people didn't really care much for Shattered Crystal. That was the one thing I did hear.
Nah, it's kind
Yeah,
of.
it's,
Bad.
Dude. Yeah.
All I was gonna say was, well, that's why I made it a thing when I hit 5,000 subscribers. I'll play a singular Sonic game chosen via poll for 5 straight hours.
The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's a free game.
that's a pretty good one. I do like that.
Same.
Pinball Party.
I didn't know that was actually a real game. I just saw the little trailer thing for it, and I was like, cool, April Fool's,
yeah.
haha.
No,
So
it's a
real
real
The
video
whole
game.
social media team made it, and it's just great.
That's hilarious.
It's free on Steam. You can play it. It's a real video game.
Yes. I don't know. I think the Sonic games I can recommend you, Mark, are Sonic Generation. Since I want
I
you
already
to give
played
that
it.
game
I
another
already
try.
tried.
Generation
Because,
is kind of stinky. I'm not
the
gonna.
one-
It's really
one-
good.
The
It's really
ones
good,
I
and-
would say is Adventure 1, Dreamcast.
Yeah, not DX. It's
Not DX, DX poopy.
Yes.
Adventure 2.
I think out of those two,
Yeah.
you might like Adventure 2 more than Adventure.
Yeah.
Also, if we were talking about 2D games, Sonic Mania is very good. It's
I've
like the best 2D
Mania
Sonic.
was overhyped for me. I don't really.
You played that too?
No, it was so overhyped that I didn't want to give it the time of day because I had already played Sonic 1 at that point and I didn't care
But
for it. So
Well,
Mania
that's
being
only Sonic
Yeah.
I do
1.
agree. I do agree. I played. I mean, my original channel's whole startup was just playing Mania over and over and over again.
I missed the
because
mod
of the
reviews. Bring them back.
showcases. And over time of doing it, I was like, you know, I don't like Mania as much as I thought I did.
Like fucking Sonic 1 is the worst 2D Sonic game. Like, it's not the best one to
No,
jump
Sonic
into.
CD.
Boom. Or no, what is it?
CD.
Sonic Blast. Sonic Blast is the worst
CD.
Sonic 2D
But
game.
CD.
we're talking about like mainline classic
CD.
Sonic games. Yeah, CD. I don't like that one either, but that's for different reasons. I feel like Sonic 1 was the first game. You didn't even have the spin dash. A lot of the level design just wants to kill you for no reason. You know, like it's the first game. Of course, it's pretty rough. So therefore, I would recommend either Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or Sonic Mania. Those are like the best ones, in my opinion.
What I would recommend, considering we kind of have the same taste in Sonic games, right? Tails Adventure, legitimately.
No.
Yes, it's a Metroidvania, but you are Tails. Play that. I think Pinball Party, because it's pinball, and pinball is awesome and very cool. And also the party mode in Secret Rings. Not Secret Rings, the multiplayer mode exclusively.
what does that entail?
It's Mario Party.
Oh. Sonic Shuffle.
I think you will like it. Also Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, because I want more people to play that.
I'll be part of your Sonic conversion therapy.
See, that's the thing. I don't.
Generations is bad.
See, y'all are apparently my intervention crew, and y'all can't even agree on some of the same shit sometimes. How am I supposed to be like, oh yeah, I'll do that one, when then someone else in the same group will go, no, wait, no, don't do that one.
See, everyone is wrong. I'm
That's
right.
why I don't.
Me and Dave both like similar Sonic games, and we both like the adventure games.
No, I mean, I like
So-
Adventure too.
Mark,
so,
never
like,
play Frontiers. Never play it. It's a psyop. It's not a real.
No,
it's
it's
not
good.
a good game. Everyone says it's a good game. It's not. It's, a
it's
psyop.
decent.
It's not real.
It's decent.
It's bad.
Raz didn't play Frontiers properly. He spent the majority of the game fishing. So
Because the game
Yes.
sucked. Because the game was bad. The game wants you to play cyberspace. It's the worst Sonic has ever controlled in my life. I'd rather legitimately like sound myself. Like I'd actually try to put metal rods down myself. I don't want to play Frontiers.
Fair enough.
How was
I
your
mean, it's not like a great game.
How was your experience with Forces, Raz? Have you played Forces?
he
I did
loves
play
Forces.
Forces. I don't love Forces, but I like Forces. I played it
That's
when it
surprising
came
because
out,
I utterly
and I
hated
played
it.
it all in one sitting, and I was like, this is cool.
I was forced, no pun intended. I was forced to play it in one because one of my friends, G-Man Rocks, and I, a long time ago, we streamed ourselves doing a like race for Crash for Insane. So he was streaming his perspective, I was streaming mine, and whoever lost had to play like a shitty game all the way through or whatever. And so I lost, and I had to play Sonic Forces, and it was not fun.
Fine, it's fine.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
it's
say
a
this
fine
right
game
now.
too.
Sonic Forces was so bad. I legitimately nearly stopped being a Sonic fan because of it. That game was like nearly the turning point for me, where I was about to say I was done with this fucking franchise.
And that's the funny thing
Play,
too. I forgot to say that. Hold on, real quick. I forgot to say too. Yeah, whenever I did have an inkling of an expectation for anything, because I did go Forces, or rather, seeing that teaser trailer without a name, I'm like, okay, it looks like it's going to be a good versus evil thing. That might be interesting if you do it right. And I just feel they didn't do it right.
They
play a-
didn't.
play
Also, the
Shadow
writers,
Basketball.
The writers, by the way, they don't like criticism. They were told never to look at YouTube comments, because that's apparently what they were told from one of their friends. Never look at YouTube comments. So they actively did not listen to the Sonic fan base. They got all their info on the Sonic cast from Wikipedia.
Cool.
Pretty good source, to be fair.
And yeah, that's all they knew, and that's why all the stories from them are terrible.
Okay, cool.
And that's why Sonic Forces bad game, terrible.
I feel like
Counterpoint, right?
Mhm.
I made a bird.
Cool.
Go
That's
on.
my point. I made a
Alright.
bird.
Okay,
I can play as the bird.
fair.
Okay.
I take back everything I said. It's the best game.
Counterpoint, you can make a bear, make him white, give him black eyes, put him in a blue hoodie and pink Crocs, and call him Sans. The game is good.
I don't know, but Sonic Forces is like fine. It's a downgrade from Generations. My problem with it, it's just like a stupid
Sonic
man's.
Forces has everything that was wrong with Sonic Colors and made it worse.
Debatable. I mean, I like Colors better, but I don't know.
Sonic Forces Mobile, good game.
It's not just Sonic Dash, but
It's online multiplayer Sonic Dash that's competitive.
it's crazy.
It's like
I
a
remember.
meta.
I remember grinding out Sonic Dash a lot, and I got a lot of characters unlocked. I uninstalled it. I got a new phone. I wanted to download it again, and all my save data is gone. I just
Yeah.
fuck this.
You gotta choose if you want cloud saves or not.
But yes,
But
Mark, if you want someone's actual opinion on what games to play, I have 100%ed all mainline Sonic games, Adventure 1 and 2.
Counterpoint, I've played all the spin-off games and they're the only good ones.
Played all the spin-off games as well. I played every single Sonic game.
Yeah, and they're the only good ones are the spin-offs.
Nah,
The Sonic racing games are based, though. I love them. Especially it's Transformed. Transformed is amazing.
This
I
is
100%ed Riders.
It's a good place to end the stream.
Yeah.
No,
Remember, kids, Frontiers is a psyop.
Welcome to.
Welcome
Thank
to
you for
the-
listening to 1 hour of Sonic Talk.
Sonic.
Make sure
that's
to
why
watch
you're
Sonic
watching
Prime
the
Season
Crash
2.
stream
It's the
for.
best animated Sonic media we've ever gotten.
You're fucking wrong. That's no
I'm correct. It's Ben 10, but Sonic is the main character. It's peak fiction.
baby show.
It's peak fiction.
Wait, which one?
Sonic Prime.
Sonic Prime. It's
Sonic
terrible.
Prime is
I still
fine.
I haven't watched that yet.
It's
It's
Ben
the
10, but
worst
Sonic is the main character.
characterization of Sonic ever.
It's Ben 10,
I mean,
but
I-
Sonic is the main character.
Okay. I mean, it's fine. It's a fine show. It says too many flashbacks, in my opinion, but
Peak.
I'd say it's cool.
It's peak.
I despise the main character, so you know when you do that, that's really cool.
It's peak.
I like Crash Bandicoot. It's a good franchise.
Yeah, Crash better.
Yes, can all agree.
Crash better.
Yes.
Thank you guys for
Crash
watching
better.
Road to Rumble. We're not done with it, of course. Next week we're moving on to Titans, which is going to be amazing.
No
Yeah.
one would win.
Crash to Returns.
Crash with the titties, yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's going to be amazing. So, if you're
The
watching
rise
this,
of the butter fetish.
Huh?
if
What
you're,
do you say?
Is that the one where Uka Uka gets milked? Because I'll join that one.
that's one over
No,
mutant.
it's Minor Mutant.
Shit, alright, I'll wait, I'll stream.
If you watch this back as a video, thanks for watching the very end with us live. Thanks for staying with us for as long as you could. Sorry that we didn't read a lot of the comments. We have been having a lot of crazy conversations. We'll get to chat and everything in the next stream for sure. We will be more attentive to the chat. That's pretty much all I got. Go ahead and say your goodbyes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Play Pac-Man World 2.
Pac-Man
Yes,
World 2
yes,
is...
actually,
yes.
actually, please do.
Hey, Pac-Man World Rally.
Yes.
I need to play that.
Actually, yes.
someday.
Pac-Man Rally, banger game.
Pac-Man Fever.
Pretty good
Play
game. to be
play
honest with you.
Repack is a great remake. It fixes
Play
every problem
Pac-Man
with the
2.
Add a
Yeah, actually.
add a drop
Pac-Man 2 is
shadow.
also good.
Add a drop shadow to repack, please.
Yeah, outside of that,
I
it's
didn't
like
need it because I'm good at video games.
That's true.
like outside of the drop shadow, everything they improved everything from the original game. And I'm going to retract that. They replaced Miss Pac-Man with this hideous character. Pac-Man,
0 out of 10. No
and
Miss
that's why it's a
Pac-Man.
bad remake.
Play Pac-Man arrangement.
Yes. Yes. Pac-Man arrangement is so
Fuck is
good.
Pac-Man arrangement?
It is
Both
amazing.
versions, they're both good. Play
Arrangement.
Pac-Man Party.
Pac-Man Party. Yeah, I do have that.
Play Pac-Man
yeah.
Galaga Dimensions.
What's the Pac-Man game with Mario in it? Like,
Pac-Man Versus.
sure. Yeah, that's one. I don't know.
Play
You should have made that for the Wii U.
play
Son of a bitch.
Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures.
Is that
Actually,
a good
yeah.
game?
It is.
It's
Like,
okay.
genuinely, the games are good.
The game. Okay, I want to play 2. I've beaten the first one. As a platformer, it's fine. Compared to the World Trilogy, it's
It's
But,
like World 1 on GBA. It's the best thing.
oh my god.
Bruh. Bruh. Okay, I'm not playing that then.
The only good thing to come out of the Ghostly Adventures era of Pac-Man, because
The pack
That
is
show.
back.
yeah, that show's terrible.
Goes chomping at his feet. The pack just can't be beat. Okay, guys, we'll see you guys later. I also disagree with that. I actually like the show, and I got my DVD signed by Andrea Libman, who's the voice of Cylindria. So
I agree with you. The show was kind of good,
yeah,
It's a stupid kids show. That's it. All I have to say.
but it was awesome.
yeah, but so are
There
most of
was
the
a character named Circumference.
Circumference, Sir C.
Peak.
Fuck.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna different real quick. John, wait, no, John, we are literally signing off, bro. John, no. Not like this. John. Also, Melancholy. I would, but it's in fucking Slipslide, and I can't. I tried. It's gonna take too long.
John, make sure to play Pac-Man World 3. It's not as bad as everyone says. It's really good.
Yeah,
It's
it's actually
good.
pretty fun.
No, it's good. I like
It's
World 3.
actually. It's just a bit repetitive in combat.
But it's awesome.
But I've talked for too long. Sorry. In the stream.
Here, go ahead and talk about Sonic while we just cut to thanks for watching.
There's this really cool
Sonic
indie game
sucks.
called Anna Lynn that's really cool. It's like Pac-Man mixed with Dig Dug. It's very cool. It's cheap on Steam. You should all go play it. That's my plug.
The ending card is now. I don't think they can hear us. Or can they?
No, they
If
can.
they can, Sonic sucks Crash
Oh.
better anyway.
Play McDonald Treasure